First Natural State Bank, Greenway Equipment, H&R Block, Lexicon, Metter Pharmacy, Merchants and Farmers Bank, Pico Foods, Pickens Store and Restaurant, Pop's Car Wash, Rejuva Health, and Southeast Pest Control. Now let's go to the field for the voice of Dumas Bobcat football, Rick Helton.
Hello, Bobcat fans. Welcome to live Dumas Bobcat football, Week 10, senior night here tonight in Dumas, Arkansas. We are live from Tidwell Field on the campus of Dumas High School enjoying senior night, and we're glad you have joined us for this 10th and final football game for the Dumas Bobcats, finishing up homestand here tonight and senior night as well. So looking forward to this game. And glad to be at home once again. We're always happy to be in our press box and on our football field. We do want to welcome you to our broadcast. You're listening to the Merchants and Farmers Bank pregame show tonight, and the DeWitt Dragons are here to take on the Bobcats. And it's going to be a big game. The Dragons, I've been talking to some of the folks with Dragon Football and the radio across the way. And I believe they do have some players that are going to be sitting out most of the game tonight. They have some bumps and bruises trying to save those young men for playoffs. And but we'll see if that has any effect at all on this football game tonight. But the Dumas Bobcats playing tonight just to win a game and to go out in the season on a positive note. So we're looking forward to the Cats coming out, playing hard, and seeing what we can do against these DeWitt Dragons. DeWitt comes into this football game with a really good record, and we'll talk about that later when Coach Harris gets up here. But they're a good football team. Kind of didn't come out of nowhere, but they really have had an exceptional season this year. And they're going to be number 2 seed out of 8-4A behind Warren. And so they're going to march into the playoffs in a week or so, and so we'll see how that goes for the Dragons. But tonight the Bobcats are going to try to play spoiler to their season, their regular season, and the Bobcats are going to play hard tonight to get a win here on senior night, and very capable. The Bobcats are very capable of winning this game, as we've been just a play or two away from a bunch of football games and mistakes, turnover here, stuff like that will really get you in trouble. But if we can iron all that out tonight in front of this home crowd on senior night, I think the Bobcats will be sitting pretty and have a pretty good chance to win this football game. It's not going to be easy. The DeWitt Dragons are a very good football team. There's no doubt about that. So it's not going to be an easy game for the Bobcats, but they're going to have to play hard, and they're going to have to work at it. But that's what they're on the field for. Tonight's the night that the Cats leave it all on the line. You put it out there, and you play your hardest, and you see what happens. But you got to leave it all on the field tonight. There is no next week for the Cats, so you've got to leave it all out there tonight. And I know these seniors are going to play hard. This is it. This is it for them, and they have to know that. And it may have not sunk in yet, but I believe that we'll see the seniors. And there was a host of senior high football players that are going to graduate. So there was a big number of seniors, more than I expected. It looks like we're graduating half the football team off. And so we expect a lot of good play out of those young men tonight. They're going to step up. I believe that with all my heart. Tonight's the night's play spoiler for the DeWitt Dragons, just to finish our season off with a big win. Thanks for tuning in to the Merchants and Farmers Bank pregame show. It's been a great season. It seems like it's just been a whirlwind season. We've just blown through this season, and I'm going to get us a little bit of light. And but this season has just flown by, and it's been unreal how quick we got to week 10, and that's where we're at right now, week number 10 for the Cats. And the DeWitt Dragons on the road. Usually we don't play DeWitt the last game of the season, but that is the cards that have been dealt us this year. So we will face the Dragons here in a few minutes at Tidwell Field. And want to welcome Coach Harris to the press box. And we've had a great year, folks, and we appreciate our listeners, our viewers, and we appreciate everybody for tuning in. And I told him I was going to bring him something, and I brought him something. Can you hear? All right. So But we do appreciate everybody for tuning in, supporting this football team, and supporting our program as well. Coach Harris, welcome to the press box, man.
Good to be here.
And week 10, man, the season just got away from us, man. And we've got some police activity.
Right in front of my house.
Right in front of your house. But this season has been a whirlwind, man.
Man.
And I knew it was going to happen. It seems like when football season starts, the year just gets away from us. We're already through Halloween now, starting to look at Thanksgiving/Christmas. It all seems to be one big holiday now. But, deer season's coming up. All the fall stuff is coming up. And we've actually had some cooler weather. And it's starting to feel like, finally it feels like football season. And we're about to wrap the season up. I was talking earlier, Coach, the Dragons are coming into this game with a pretty good season this year.
Yeah, were they like 8-1?
I think so. I think Warren, and I think that was a pretty hard-fought game as well when they played Warren. So they've had a good season, and we expect a lot out of them.
Yeah, great season.
Yeah, but
they'll finish as a 2 seed.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, that's correct. But we've got to play spoiler tonight. We've got to win this game, and you want to go out of your season. These seniors, and I didn't realize how many seniors were graduating, how many young men were seniors and graduating.
It was about 13?
It was. I told, I made the comment it was almost half our team was graduating, but about 13 seniors.
Yeah, that's a lot of experience.
That's a lot of experience that we're losing. And, that's got to – the coach has got to be thinking about that as well. But I think the big thought for everybody tonight is get out of here with a good game, play hard, and try to win this football game and finish on a big note. And I think we can do it. I think it's a winnable game, but we're going to have to play hard. You're listening to the Merchants and Farmers Bank pregame show live tonight, Senior Night 2023, live from Tidwell Field on the campus of Dumas High School. We'll take a 3-minute break. We'll be back with more of our pregame show after these words.
As a community bank, Merchants and Farmers is closely tied to the businesses, organizations, and most importantly, to the people in the communities it serves. We have been since 1909. We offer the big bank products, but are small bank friendly. We're dedicated to providing great customer service, all the while getting to know our customers. Hence our motto, building relationships one customer at a time. We'd like to invite you to be next. Stop in today to see why your experience here matters. Merchants and Farmers Bank of Dumas. Member FDIC.
DePaul Community Health Centers in Dumas and Gould provide excellent, compassionate health care services to children and adults in the community. The health center's medical, dental, and women's health services, including a wellness center, focus on addressing the needs of the individual. For more than 30 years, they have proudly served the people of the Delta and always put your total health first. Call DePaul Community Health Centers today for your medical or dental needs. DePaul Community Health Center at 870-382-3080. Go Bobcats.
A lot of cities claim to be unique, but are they really? Were they the off-season playground for legends like Babe Ruth and Al Capone? Do they sell beer made from thermal spring water that comes straight from the ground below? Do any of these places have a street that has a gangster museum on one side of the road and a national park on the other? Let me go ahead and answer that for you. They don't, because none of them are Hot Springs, Arkansas. For more info, visit hotsprings.org.
Pop's Car Wash is a proud Dumas Bobcat supporter with 9 locations across southeast Arkansas to serve you. Bring your cars, trucks, big rigs, boats, and ATVs to any of our locations in Dumas, Monticello, Warren, 2 locations in Lake Village and Dermott, and the newest location on 28th Street in Pine Bluff. Customer service is our #1 goal, and we appreciate your business. Pop's Car Wash, now with 9 locations across southeast Arkansas to serve you. The Lambert family says, go Bobcats.
One thing that never changes is the fact that things do keep changing. Some of those changes bring more advanced technology to save time and add quality to our lives. Things like online or mobile banking, mobile deposit, online bill pay, e-statements, and a host of other great services designed to make the financial side of your life easier. Visit our website at mfbanknet.com to learn more about these and other great products we offer. Merchants and Farmers Bank of Dumas, where your experience here matters. Member FDIC.
For the past 150 years, Lyon College has been educating Arkansas students who make a difference in our communities. Lyon College alumni are your computer scientists, artists, and engineers. They're your business and community leaders, teachers, and healthcare professionals. In fact, Lyon has an average medical school acceptance rate more than twice the national average. For more information, visit lyon.edu. Lyon College, a better world, starting in Arkansas.
And welcome back to the Merchants and Farmers Bank pregame show tonight. Hello, I'm Rick Helton, voice of the Bobcats, along with Coach Larry Harris, and we want to welcome you back to our broadcast as we're getting ready to play a football game here tonight, 8-4A football, and as the Dumas Bobcats play host to the DeWitt Dragons, and DeWitt Dragons coming in tonight as a 2 seed, headed to the playoffs. And I know they're looking forward to postseason, but we're hoping that the Bobcats will be a minor stumbling block. And I don't think it would hurt their standings or anything like that. But if the Bobcats could win this game, it would be big for us ending the season up on a big game like that. We've had some heartbreakers, and it's been tough. A couple of the games we've lost have just been really heartbreakers. But a game tonight, and every game's winnable. You just have to play your perfect game, and you have to you really have to concentrate, play your position. Everybody does things, work as a team, and hope that DeWitt's coming in tonight a little lax, and that's very possible, and we'll see how that pans out.
Yeah, hopefully they already, they've been 8-1, only loss coming to Warren. We're hoping maybe that they think that, they've already secured the 2 seed, and, maybe they're thinking there's not a lot to play for other than to get a win. And maybe we can come in here and, we can catch them off guard, because we haven't been a bad ball club this year. We just had some mishaps here and there. But most of the games, we competed. We competed with Warren in the first half. I'm just competing in some of the games. So, I'm looking forward to us. And like I said, talked to Lovelady earlier today, and here's the message, which is fitting. Leave it all. That's the message. Leave it all on the field for the seniors.
That's right. The seniors are going to wrap it up. And I'm sure for some of them it has not totally sunk in, but they've got to be thinking, these seniors, leave it all on the field. There's nothing left. There's nothing to save. You just got to play ball tonight. Tonight's the night to see if you can shine and to play hard. And like you said, and like Coach said, leave it all on the field tonight. And Coach Lovelady has came in. He's changed the program, and he's really worked positive with the young men. And his numbers are down a little bit, and it's hard to recruit when the kids are just not there. But you try to recruit some kids that are in the classroom that aren't playing football. Try to make them want to come out and play. And I know they've done that and worked hard at that. And boy, I hope that keeps on, and I hope these young men that are in the high school want to come out and say, I want to come out and I want to work hard, and I want to be pushed by this coaching staff, and I want to see what I'm made out of, and I want them to find it in me. So we've got to hope and that could happen, and we get some more players that we didn't even know were in at school, just kind of the sleepers. So, that could happen, but I know that you have to work with the personnel you have. And I think, like you said, we've had a pretty good ball team. We've just had some bad breaks and been overpowered a few times, but we've hurt ourselves a few times. If you could clean some of that up tonight, we can have a good ball game.
Yeah, we've actually, if I had to say, we played pretty good with everybody. The only games, if you think about, was maybe the third quarter against Warren. They kind of had a nice big quarter.
Right.
And then I think McGee just kind of took it to us in the running game when we went down to McGee. But other than that, man, we've been very competitive.
Yeah, we've been
in all the other games. Those are some tradition-rich programs that we're talking
about. That's absolutely correct.
Yeah.
And but tonight this is a team that we went back and forth with forever. They've never been dominant over Dumas or vice versa. So these teams have always played each other hard, and any given year it could be one of the other teams' year. Tonight, a lot of people are thinking, well, this is DeWitt's year because they've had such a good season, and no doubt about that. You can't take anything away from them. But you got to hope that the Bobcats tonight have found something, and maybe a little weakness in their armor or something like that, and we can figure out a way to win this football game, go out on a positive note. That would be huge, and that's what I'm expecting and what I'm rooting for tonight. And, we're football fans, and I try not to be, but tonight, week 10, we may just leave it all in the press box, man. We may just root and snort for the Cats like everybody else. But we're excited about this football game tonight, and we're ready to get started here in just a few minutes. But we do want to say a big thank you to our sponsors. We have a list of sponsors, and we can't thank them enough. Not only do they allow us to bring you football, but they're businesses in this city that help keep this town going. So a big thank you to all of our sponsors, and we'll really encourage everybody to go out and visit these businesses, use these services that are local, and we push Shop Dumas first, and I push that too. But I am going to get onto the some of these gas stations. They're going to have to come off some of that gas money, and we're way over, folks. We need to come down a little bit on our gas prices, and don't make me get the soapbox out.
Oh man, hey, talking about gas, I was sitting there thinking, and I went down. I may have told you this when I went down to Tuscaloosa, down to when the Alabama game. Man, I was leaving out of there, and I had to get every gas station I passed was low, and so the one that I got, $2.98.
$2.98. Wow.
I passed $2.98, $2.99, and then I was actually up in Missouri this weekend because I had an uncle I went and visited, and when I left out of Missouri, I think I got one for $2.99, and I wish I'd have waited on the Loves. I didn't realize. I think it was $2.89.
Oh wow!
So I was like, man, and then I get back down here, and we're what $3.40,
$3.30,
$3.30s.
Man, if $2.89 or $2.99, I'd be filling up Coke bottles and my shoe and everything I could find.
I filled up. You hated to leave.
I know it. I'm telling you.
But I was able to get it. Just seems like I guess we're high down here.
and I'm hoping that we can get that all sorted out, because we definitely want to shop Dumas first, right, and keep our business here, keep our business dollars here. And this big list of sponsors that we have are definitely worth shopping at and worth using these services. And we really encourage that, not just because they're Bobcat sponsors, but because they are Dumas supporters and Dumas businesses, and we appreciate them very much for that. We thank all of our support group for our broadcast this year. Roy Fortenberry, he kind of came out of the woodwork, and he's on our camera each and every Friday night now and tonight, and he's done a good job. And I don't have to call him or I don't have to ask him. He just shows up at the game and takes over those duties. And I know that's not what he wants to do, but we sure appreciate him doing that. Brock Fortenberry, freshman in college down at SAU. And he is on our Sling Studio computer, and we appreciate him as well. And Evan back at the studio gets us in and out of our breaks. All of that is a big deal to put on a broadcast like this. Used to it was a cell phone, a couple of headsets, and a notepad. Those days are over as technology advances. We're trying everything we can to keep up, and the only thing that's holding us back any year is extra help. So I'm going to be recruiting help next year, because we want someone on the sideline. We want that kind of stuff. So a couple more cameras, 2 more camera angles and stuff like that. So I'm going to be recruiting some help for that kind of deal. So we do have a special guest, and he is headsetted up in the press box tonight, and your picture's about to show up right there on the internet, and the video delay, you don't recognize it at home, but we have a minor delay, and so we do have a minor delay here. But Coach Harris, you want to introduce your son officially?
Okay. He's in there every day, every Friday he comes and he can go out and play out there. His name is Carson Harris. He's my 7-year-old. He's a second grader. And he's in here all the time, man. He comes and
Carson, get up there, brother.
He comes in here all the time, and you'd think he'd just be a guy coming to show up just to look for a minute, but usually he hangs with me and Miss Rick the whole game.
He does. So we want to welcome him, and we got him a headset tonight. So Carson, you are in the press box every Friday night, and he's like you said, he pays attention. He sees all this stuff going on. So won't be long, buddy. We'll be having you to hook up with some sideline reporting or something. You just keep hanging in there.
And pretty long, Mr. Rick. Hey, he'd probably be out here on this field because, like
I
said, he plays some basketball, a lot of little AAU, and he plays in a little league. But he played on a little flag football team down in McGee. Probably played 5 or 6 games. This young fella had about 20 touchdowns.
There you go.
Yeah, so he can play football. So, we hopefully one day we'll be broadcasting you out there playing for the Bobcats, man. Get us back to that promised land, man.
Teach them young and keep them interested, and that's what it's all about, and that's exactly what we're trying to do. The senior night festivities are over. We're waiting on the national anthem and all of that. So we're down to about the 8-minute mark, and we should be taking a break shortly. So we're kind of stalling until we go to the national anthem, but we definitely will take a break for that. But some of the keys to success tonight on offense, Coach, we've got to protect the ball and protect our quarterback. Our quarterback's got to have time to set up a play, throw the football, so the linemen are going to have to tighten up just a little bit. We've got to protect, and the quarterback and the running backs got to protect that football, and we've got to we really got to catch the ball. We got to make catches. No good tries tonight. They've got to be spectacular catches. That's just the way it is tonight on this last night. But once again, you have to leave it all on that football field tonight. You've got to do everything you can to win this game. You've got to push just a little bit harder to make that happen. Defense, we're going to have to be correctly aligned. We're going to have to be in our position on the football correctly. And to get to the football, make tackles, create turnovers, be aggressive. And you've got to get out there. You got to leave it on all out on the football field. Special teams, man, we've had some really, really good special team play this year.
Yeah, with a kicker,
and we've got to keep that up. We have got to keep that special teams play up tonight.
With our kicker and also Raylan Spratt, running one back. He's ran one back with 95 and Warren. So, we've had some bright spots.
That's right. So we've got to put the game plan together. It's there. It's on paper. The coach has been over it with the players. Now they've got to put it together. They've got to make it happen. They've got to work hard to do everything as best as they can tonight and play almost perfect football to beat these DeWitt Dragons, because they're here to win, and the Bobcats hopefully are here to win as well.
Look like here come, you said those host of seniors, look like all those seniors are going to be our captains today.
And like you said, there is a bunch of seniors.
All the seniors are going to be the captains. So, I didn't realize it until I saw a picture. I didn't realize we had that many.
Yeah, I wasn't aware that we had that many seniors, but there is a host of them. We're going to take a 3-minute break. We'll be back with more of our pregame show after this. Stick around.
Gear up for an unforgettable Labor Day weekend in Little Rock as we paint the town red. Join us on Friday, September 1st in Little Rock's River Market District for a parade and pep rally with the University of Arkansas as we bring together the Razorback Marching Band, Spirit Squads, and Tusk 6, the Razorbacks' official live mascot. Catch the Hogs in action at War Memorial Stadium on September 2nd. Tickets are available now. Make this Labor Day weekend an unforgettable celebration. Learn more at littlerock.com today.
Every player on the football team has an important job so the team can reach its goal and success. Join our team at Lexicon right now and we'll help you reach your goals and success. Lexicon offers free on-the-job training through our own Lexicon University. We also offer competitive pay, a great healthcare plan, paid vacation, a sweet 401k plan, and more. Find out more at lexicon-inc.com/football.
$1.2 billion. Imagine what you could do with that much money. Well, thanks to the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, you don't have to imagine, because we can tell you exactly what's possible. You can fund more than 720,000 scholarships for Arkansas students. Scholarships that have educated teachers, nurses, engineers, welders, computer coders, and more, changing their lives and reshaping their communities in the process. So keep playing, Arkansas, and together we can imagine what happens next.
Your business is up against a lot of things these days. Inflation costs, workforce issues, federal overreach. The list of things keeping you up at night keeps getting longer. The Arkansas State Chamber Associated Industries of Arkansas is here to help. We are constantly working to improve the business climate and make Arkansas as competitive as possible. The Arkansas State Chamber Associated Industries of Arkansas works tirelessly for your business so you can rest easy. Join us today.
Rejuva Health in Dumas is a family practice and specialty medical clinic offering treatments you normally have to drive hours to receive, like laser treatments for vascular lesions and hair removal, IV therapy for when you're dehydrated, sick, or you just need a boost, Botox, testosterone pellet injections, DOT physicals, and a walk-in lab where you can check your A1C, thyroid, or cholesterol levels at your convenience. And they also offer weight loss options, including semaglutide injections. Open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8:30 to 5. Rejuva Health on Carlton Drive in Dumas. On Facebook at Rejuva Health and online at rejuvahealth.com, bringing specialty services home.
Welcome back to the Merchants and Farmers Bank pregame show. Hello, I'm Rick Helton, your host tonight, along with Coach Harris, and we do want to welcome you back to our broadcast as the coin is being tossed at midfield to find out who's going to begin this football game on offense. The Bobcats tonight, once again, wearing those anthracite gray jerseys and pants with gold helmets. The DeWitt Dragons will be dressed in blue pants, white shirts, blue helmets, and blue numbers, so we shouldn't have any trouble at all with them. And hopefully, Coach, this will be the last time we see these gray jerseys.
Man, yeah, I was talking to Coach today. He was telling me, he's like, man, the jersey still ain't came in. I said, man, that's tough. And then he was telling me also, I think he said Warren's jerseys ain't came in.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
And he ran through a whole season, and
that'll be a discount or something.
All that kind of stuff started during COVID, and it really hadn't gotten better.
Right.
The Bobcats have won the toss, and as normal for the Bobcats, they have elected to receive the football to begin the football game. So the Cats will start on offense tonight. They will be moving from our right to our left, defending the north end zone, and we're just about underway here, awaiting the Dumas Family Pharmacy kickoff shortly. But the Bobcats will begin on offense, and we put a pretty good drive together last week on our opening series. So tonight is that's something we're going to have to do again, and I think we need to set the tempo of this football game on this offensive series. Play good, solid football. Let's move the ball down and score, man.
Yeah, we're going to have to play, and then just be honest, with a team like, DeWitt, who's gotten better and 8-1, we're going to have to play almost a perfect game.
You got to
no
be
mistakes
on
tonight.
That's right. You got to be on your game tonight, on your A game.
You got to.
And we'll see what the Bobcats have in them tonight as they make their way to their sideline, as does the DeWitt Dragons, and we're just about ready to get this football game underway tonight. Head coach Tommy Cody for the DeWitt Dragons, assisted by Hal Qualls, Matt Barnes, John Erstein. Boy, they're with the lights.
Yeah. You have to give credit to Cody. I don't know what he quite looks like. I know a coach spoke to me and said, hey, coach, as I was walking through past DeWitt, but, man, I'm going to have to say it, man. You have to give credit to Coach Cody and his staff at DeWitt, man, because those guys, I'm be honest, I've been here 12 years. DeWitt ain't been like this.
That's right.
Let me go ahead and say the truth. I don't ever remember DeWitt.
I don't either.
Not being at 8-1.
Yeah, coming in a 2 seed, barely behind Warren. You know.
Now I do remember when we were. I think my son was a 9th grader and Callan James was an 8th grader. We had a real good junior team, coached by Scotty Harrison, was scoring 30, 40, 50 points a game, and then we went down to DeWitt. They were undefeated and they beat us, and so that's the only time I remember. Of them being good, other than plus Coach Courtney had some pretty good runs.
That's right.
As his run, I can't forget about Coach Courtney made some good runs down there with DeWitt, but at the same time, it's been a minute. I don't remember an 8-1 team.
That's right. The Dumas Family Pharmacy kickoff is in the air. We're underway. Fielded short kick at the 30 over the far sideline up to the 35-yard line. First down and 10 there for the Dumas Bobcats. J.D. Gunnell, Drew Horton, Doug Milholland, and Jake Qualls wraps up the coaching staff for the DeWitt Dragons. We'll talk about Dumas a little bit later on, but it is first down and 10. We're underway. Welcome to our football game tonight at Tidwell Field. Cold Friday night, compared to what we've had
Right.
anyway. It's not brutal or miserable, but it is cool and good football weather if you're in the press box. I don't know about the fans in the stands. They're wrapped up, and they look excited. Quarterback looks things over, drops back,
Like
empty backfield.
Got Jones back there.
Jones is back there. Quick screen pass over the right side, looking for a little running room, and he is going to be hauled down after a gain of a couple, so it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 8. So we see Joseph Jones, number 4, back in at quarterback tonight. And the pass was complete to Jalen Jones. We've seen that combination quite a bit this year, and it's been pretty successful. We'll see how that works. One setback now, standing to the left of the quarterback. Now we have movement, and the Bobcats going to get a free 5 yards, and it's going to bring up a 2nd down and about 3 now for Dumas. So 2nd down and 3 just underway. Welcome to our broadcast. I don't know what we're going to do on Friday nights, Coach.
Man.
And I'm going to miss football. I can tell you that. No doubt about it.
When I tell you what, I'll let this play go, and I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be looking for
Screen
tomorrow.
pass to the slot man over the left side. He's going to get the first down.
Like T-Shawn Henderson.
Yeah, crosses midfield, still on his feet, cuts back into the field at the 40.
Good job, T-Shawn.
And hauled down at the 32-yard line of the DeWitt Dragons. So good pass, throw, and run. Right. And even after the initial contact, he milked it for a couple more yards.
Got a holding.
Oh, man.
Man, that's tough. I knew I saw everybody going back, but I'm looking for flags, and I don't see it, so I guess they picked it up quick before I could see it.
So that is going to be a holding penalty. That's going to negate a great run.
Right.
And it's going to move us back. And after the penalty, it was downfield, so it's going to put us back at the original line of scrimmage. We're going to repeat the down, 2nd down and 3.
Right.
Not the end of the world.
Right. It's not.
So 2nd down and 3 for the Bobcats. Jones, empty backfield.
Oh, we got him almost to jump it. Got him to jump. Got it right back.
They're going to throw the flag. We're going to get a first down the easy way.
Good cadence by Dumas. I mean, early calling some good plays. Good cadence. Calling some good plays, getting them jump offside. And, you know, that's what me and Mr. Rick talk about every week, staying ahead of the chain.
That's right. Keep those chains moving.
Yeah.
Don't those shorts, the 2nd and 3, that's where you want to be, man. You want to be
up the playbook.
Absolutely. You want to have those short 2nd and 3rd downs. 1st and 10, fresh set of downs for the Cats. Empty backfield for the quarterback. He does have one blocking back. He didn't cross the line. They're going to say.
And that's that running back, number 1. Remember that guy right there on the end? Man, he's tough, Mr. Rick. Maybe one of the toughest runners we faced all year. He's tough, man. You'll see.
Now there's going to be a timeout called. A quick timeout called by the.
We're about to get a delay again.
Yeah, Dumas Bobcats going to have to call a timeout with 10:35 left to go in the first quarter. So we're scoreless. Bobcats open this game up on offense, and we have a first down and 10. Good field position at the 47-yard line of Dumas.
Well, back to what you alluded earlier, I didn't want to interfere with the play, but you said we're going to find something to do on Fridays. Man, this is what I think I'm going to try, Mr. Rick. I'm going to look on them YouTube channels. I want to see that game tomorrow between Bryant and Conway.
Yep.
Buck James, who was at Bryant, who went to Conway, and then his assistant took over. You know, I want to see that game. That's supposed to be Quade Sanders, I believe, is the assistant that took over. That's his former team, Buck James against Sanders. Coach
Sanders. It's going to be a lot of stuff going on in that ball game.
Man, I want to see that one. I want to
Jones blitzes on. He's going to throw incomplete.
The crossing route across the spread, kind of off his fingertips. If he'd hung on to it, I think he might could have ran and turned the corner for the first down.
Yeah, Jones had a little heat on that ball, and the spread could not come down with a catch. It's going to fall incomplete. 2nd down and 10 for Dumas. Twins to the right side of the field, twins to the left. They play on the near hash mark. And Jones empties the backfield, looks to the sideline for the play. 10 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the first quarter. First series for the Bobcats. We are scoreless. Blitz is on. Jones steps up in the pocket. He's going to throw deep.
Oh,
and
man,
he overthrew.
Just a little overthrew him.
His intended receiver had a step, but he just overthrew him.
Yeah, that was Raylan Spratt. He showed he had the arm. He put it out there, man. He put it out there. Where is he at? About in the 40, man. He put it out there almost 50, 60 yards.
So Jones stepped up into the pocket that time wisely because the rush was on from the corners, and he unloads the football little long.
Looked like they said he's sending that edge rusher, number 1, who's a running back, man, and we know he's fast.
So it is going to be 3rd down and 10. And he looks like he's coming unblocked, and they
there
are
you
going
go. Look,
yep,
he's fast. I
and
told
he
you,
is
look,
unblocked.
man. Did I just? And I don't want to say I called it, but man, I just said, that's the running back, man. He's fast.
Jones is going to be dropped all the way back at the 30-yard line. That was a huge loss there, and this is going to be a punting situation for Dumas.
Yeah.
But they've got to block him. He's coming uncontested, and
that was tough. And then that's tough on Jones. He's coming. He's running forward, and Jones is backpedaling. Man, that's hard to win that race.
Sure is. So it's 4th down and long, and one incomplete pass and the quarterback sack there, and we're going to have the punter. It's going to be a high, wobbly kick, but it's going to take a decent Dumas roll and be down at the 36-yard line. 1st down and 10 there for the DeWitt Dragons. So the Dragons will have their first offensive series. We'll see what they can do with the football. So 1st down and 10, the Bobcats' offensive series faltered and had to punt the football away. Man, I wanted that series to go and grow, and live a while, but now you just got to get your defense out there. Make some big stands.
And he's at quarterback number 1 right now.
So he is going to run out of the backfield, out of the quarterback position.
Right.
And he is going to be stopped after a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 9 for the Dragons.
And a couple games ago, I can't remember what game, DeWitt lost their starting quarterback to a knee injury. So they've been rotating number 1, the running back, and number 13, who's a freshman at quarterback, Cox, and number also they've been rotating number 1. So
and I believe number 1 is a sophomore.
Yeah,
so
he's a sophomore. Yeah,
they got a couple of young men.
And they got some young studs
playing that position.
Yeah, number 1 is Graham, and then number 13 is Cox. So they rotate now. Cox is at quarterback.
Cox, the freshman, is at quarterback. He's going to run, looking for running room over the left side. Finds a seam,
man,
and he is going to break one across the 40 near the 45-yard line. That's where they're going to mark him down. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down and about a yard for the Dragons. So the freshman quarterback ran the ball. So both the plays right now, the 2 quarterbacks have ran the football.
Yeah, and they're going to rotate all night. Both of them, neither one of them really passed because they lost their quarterback to a knee injury. So they're going to be heavy on the run, and that's not what we like to face. I think we do better against spread teams that try to throw. Not against a running teams that run it.
So the quarterback this time is going to hand off to number 1. He's going to find a seam, gets into the secondary pretty quick.
Yeah, he's a tough runner, man. I've watched him in a couple games. I think I watched Monticello a couple games online. Man, to me, just what I watch, I think he's the best running back I've seen. And he's young. He runs hard, man. I'm talking about extremely hard. Hey, if they get him caught up, I watched him against Warren. He just keeps moving his feet like he doesn't quit. You'll see. He's a tough runner.
Well, he picks up a 1st down down to the Bobcat 40-yard line. Quarterback works out of the shotgun formation, hands off this time to a new running back, number 25, and he is going to find some success as well moving the football. So the Dragons are moving the ball well against the Bobcats. And it's like you said, we don't defend the run as well as we do the pass.
Yeah, spread teams, we do a little bit better. Like, when we play Warren, even in Warren, we did good, giving up 8, but the 2nd, 3rd quarter, they came and ran the ball, and that kind of hurt us.
And they're keeping everybody in tight here. This time the handoff goes to number 11. He's into the secondary, the backfield. He's into the end zone touchdown.
Fullback, Justin Ross.
That's right, Justin Ross.
Junior, 6'1", 160, man. Hey, let's see, 13, 1, 25, 11. 4 different guys ran the ball on that drive.
So the DeWitt Dragons are going to score first in this football game. They are on the board 6-0 with 7:34 left to go in the first quarter. And we await the point after attempt. The old swinging gate formation, and I've never really understood that.
Right.
It's kind of cool to watch, but I never really knew what the teams were trying to get out of that. Now they're going to come into a traditional
just trying to see
formation.
if they get you outnumbered to hit that 2 points. But mostly now, man, teams have seen it so much that they're aligned to it. We've seen it a couple times this year.
Good snap, good hold. Kick is up. It's high enough. It is good. Yeah. So with 7:34 left to go in the first quarter, the Dragons strike first 7-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more first quarter action.
Yeah, that was about
Arkansas Delta Byways is linked by 2 national scenic byways, Crowley's Ridge Parkway and Arkansas section of the Great River Road. You can use these routes as primary arteries through the Arkansas Delta, following loops and spurs to venture even further off the beaten path. Add to your adventure by focusing on specific themes to make new discoveries. Check out our new website at deltabyways.com to plan your trip today.
This ad paid with state and regional funds.
The Dragons strike first. Welcome back to first quarter action, 7-0 in favor of DeWitt as we await the kickoff. Kickoffs this year sponsored by Dumas Family Pharmacy, Miss Cheryl Stimson and her crew. And that is a busy pharmacy. They are always busy, as is, a lot of our businesses that we have. They stay really busy. But we love to see Cheryl's pharmacy busy like that. Short kickoff. It's going to be fielded, trying to cross the field and looking for running room. He's just going the wrong way. And he's finally going to be hauled down around the 21-yard line. So it's going to be first down and 10 for the Cats from that point. I want to say a big thank you to Big Banjo Pizza, Barry's True Value. Big thanks to Bob's Tire Service Center right there on the corner of Main and Waterman, Southeast Pest Control, Dumas Seed Cleaners, and Simmons Bank. And a big thank you to all those sponsors. First down and 10 now for the Dumas Bobcats. Cats have got to settle up. They got to get something going here. They got to move the ball the right direction here in the first quarter. Jones takes a snap, rolls to his right immediately. He's going to throw complete over the right side. Spratt's going to get the first down or be close over on the far sideline. He's going to get up near the 30. We'll wait on the spot. It's a gain of at least 9. It looks like they're going to hold the second down marker, and it's going to be second down and 1. So a gain of 9 there. Big gain on first down for the Dumas Bobcats. Cats quick to the line. Jones splits a couple to the left side of the field. They work off the far hash mark. Jones takes a snap. He drops back. He wants to throw, and now he is flushed out of the pocket. He's got to run.
Not good. Yeah.
And he is going to throw the ball away. He was outside of the pocket, so a good move there by Jones. He's just not as fast as you would like him to be back there, so he wisely threw that ball away. That's exactly what he had to do. It's going to bring up third down and a yard for the Dumas Bobcats. Also a big thanks to DePaul Community Health Centers. Big service here in Dumas. Pop's Car Wash, Dwight Lambert, he's been with us. Now we've got a flag, dead ball foul, and they're going to call grounding against the quarterback, and I thought he was well outside the tackle box, but they're going to call grounding against the quarterback, and they're going to back the Bobcats up. So Merchants and Farmers Bank, big thank you to Lexicon this year. Rejuva Health, we thank them very much. First Natural State Bank in Dumas, Pickens Store and Restaurant, ASC Property Management, also H&R Block, Metters Pharmacy down on Main Street as well, just across from Bob's. Metters Pharmacy is a staple in the city of Dumas, Arkansas. And D&N Fish Market right there on 165. Welcome to our new sponsor there and a new business in town. So now after the penalty, grounding, it's going to be third down and long for the Cats. It's going to be third down and 7. Jones drops back looking to throw. He's going to throw deep, and he is open. He's going to underthrow.
Underthrew.
Jones underthrows him this time. It's going to be picked off by number 2 at the 37-yard line.
Right.
First down and 10 to Witt. Wow. Wish we could have that back because we know Jones has the arm to complete that pass.
Yeah, if he gets a little more up under it, man, and leads him, Spratt might have been gone.
Wow. He was wide open for a while, and he was underthrown. And Travis London, another sophomore, is going to come down with the interception, and it's going to be first down and 10 for the Dragons from their own 37-yard line. First down and 10 for DeWitt. 6:30 left to go here in the first quarter. Dragons on top, 7-0. There, everybody's in tight. 2 tight ends set. Got a fullback in there. They're going to hand off to number 25, and I believe DeWitt's just going to pound the ground against Dumas for a while till we stop it.
Going to do.
Going to gain 5 up to the 42-yard line. Going to spot him nearer to the 41, so it'll be a gain of 4, 2nd down and 6 for DeWitt. And I think until we can stop the run, Coach, they're going to run the ball. They're going to make us stop it.
Oh yeah, they're gonna run it. I mean, it's obvious, man. I mean, it's been our Achilles heel this year. I mean, our defense has played great, but we've lost some games, you know, like against McGee and Warren second half, and then Hamburg, where they ran the ball extremely well. And so teams see that, and they continue to run.
That's right.
And they usually run it on the left side. Has hurt us a lot this year too.
2nd down and 6 for the Dragons. Quarterback takes a snap, sweeping to the right side of the field, looking for the corner. He's not going to get there, tries to cut it back.
Told you, that guy runs hard, man.
Good coverage there by the Bobcats. He's going to be held to no gain at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 6. Clock runs, 5:45 left to go in the first quarter, and the DeWitt Dragons are on top 7-0. 3rd down and 6. As the ball is spotted at the 42-yard line of DeWitt. So 3rd down. I may have to get me a gig at another football game somewhere, holding somebody's maybe doing stats or something for some radio crew. I may have to talk to somebody.
Get somebody get you out there. You're not ready to give it up.
I'm not ready yet. Quarterback does have one receiver. He's going to drop back. He wants to
got
throw, but he is going to be
bottled up.
Sacked back at the 30-yard line. So that's one of those situations where they've been running so successfully. Why are they throwing?
Yeah, what do they call it? Got a little too cute with the play calling.
That's right. So it's going to bring up a 4th down and about 16. So we're going to see the punt team come on for the DeWitt Dragons. So big defensive stand there by Dumas. Now we got to get our offense saddled up, make something happen here, and see what we can get going on here. Running back a punt would just suit me. It is going to be a punt kick straight to the return man. Hardly had to take a step at all at the 28, finds a seam over the 30 to the 35, haul down at the 39-yard line. So a decent return, good field position there for the Dumas Bobcats. So Spratt on the punt return, and the Bobcat offense saddled up once again. Fresh set of downs, trailing this game 7-0. We're down to 4:20 left to go in the first quarter here at Tidwell Field. 1st down and 10, Twins to the left. Bobcats work off the far hash mark. Quarterback works out of the pistol formation. Now he's going to be in the shotgun formation. Going to look to the sideline, change the play at the line of scrimmage. Jones takes a snap, 1-step drop. He's going to throw complete to number 1, and he is going to cross midfield, gets the 1st down. It's a foot race down the near sideline. He's got
made a good
20,
move.
15, 10. Touchdown, Dumas Bobcats.
T-Sean
no
with a move,
flags. T-Sean is in, and that
T-Sean
is
Henderson, man, what a move.
That was a big touchdown for the Dumas Bobcats.
Man, that was a great move. He gave him a good stutter step, man.
And that gets the crowd into this football game. That is going to bring Chavez onto the football field to attempt the point after. Jones will be the holder with 4:12 left to go in the first quarter. Bobcats have a chance with the left-footed kicker to tie this football game up here early in the contest. Good snap, good hold. The kick's a mile high, splits the uprights, and we're all tied at 4:12, 7-7. We'll be back with the kickoff in 30 seconds.
Children grow up so fast, but it takes just a moment to plan for their future and their education. Start saving today for your child or grandchild with the Arkansas Brighter Future 529 plan. Save for college, trade school, or even pay down student loan debt. Brighter Futures start today. Visit brighterfuturedirect529.com.
To learn more about the Arkansas 529 plan, its investments, objectives, risks, and costs, read the official statement at brighterfuturedirect529.com. Paid for by the Arkansas Section 529 Plan Review Committee.
Cats are on the board. Lexicon play of the game thus far, and I started looking early, and but there's a lot of football to be played. But at least I have something in my back pocket to hang on to if I have to.
Yeah, that was a wonderful throw and pass from Jones to T-Sean Henderson, and T-Sean Henderson made a great move, stop and start that left the defender in his tracks, and the rest is 7 points history.
Dumas Family Pharmacy kickoff. Going to be high, short, end over end, fielded at the 25. And he is going to be hit at the 30 and goes down there.
That must tell me, the ball loose. Ball loose.
The ball's on
football,
the ground.
Dumas football.
Dumas Bobcats have the football. They strip the ball on the kickoff return. And the Bobcats going to have the football, first down and 10 from the DeWitt Dragon 30-yard line. Wow.
Right, and the coach is all the way on the field. He's on the field. Hey, we've got momentum senior night. This is where you got to capitalize. Like we said, we aren't a bad ball club. I mean, we've competed in a lot of games, man, and we got momentum going our way.
You got to hang on to it. That's right.
When you get big turnovers like this in positive field position for your team, you got to capitalize.
You know, a good football team will make you pay for your mistakes. Let's see if we're a good team and make them pay
see
a year.
We can make them pay. You got to make them pay.
Man, short field, running downhill, balls at the 30-yard line, 7-7 tie, 4:06. Jones. Spread formation, drops back. He wants to throw. He's flushed up in the pocket. Jones going to have to run. Positive yard.
He drops the ball.
Jones is going to fumble the football. And
they said on the ground. They say ground. It's on the ground. They said he's down.
They're going to say the ground caused the fumble or ground jarred the ball and loose. The ground cannot cause a fumble. Thank goodness that was a big break there. And Jones is going to milk about 4 yards out of it. 3 yards, second down and 7 for the Bobcats. Well, that will take your breath away there, fumbling the football right back. But thank goodness it was a dead ball ground caused turnover. Jones. He's got some blockers in the backfield and looking to run and just cannot find a seam there. He's going to fight his way down to the 25-yard line.
He's
and that's about
tiptoeing
it.
a little bit. Look like got to go ahead and hit that hole. We're tiptoeing, and by the time he tiptoed, they found him, man. You got to find that seam. It's a big third down, but really, to tell you the truth, it's two-down territory.
Right. Third down and 5. Yeah. You want to get most of it here. You are in two-down territory. We're all tied at 7. 3:15 left to go in the first quarter. Jones has twins to the left, no wideouts on the right. He has a tight end over there, one blocking back, one setback. Jones drops back, looking to throw. He is going to throw. It is going to be dropped.
Catch that.
And that's what we've talked about all season. Almost a good catch. You cannot have an almost good catch.
Yeah,
you got to make those catches.
You got to make that play. Now, this is a big fourth down because just like we alluded to earlier, you can't have turnovers right here in positive field position, and you got to capitalize it. Good teams make you pay for it. We've got to get points on the board right here. You know, because we got momentum in our favor right now. This is a big fourth down, 7-7, 3 minutes.
Fourth down and 5. Jones, no hard count here. Jones is going to throw, and he is going to throw. And once again, it's going to be a drop pass. And, drop passes they put us out of games all year.
Yeah, that was a tough one. That was a tough one there, man. It was a nice route, corner route to both of them. We had 2 drops. We got to capitalize off that. We got to remember, 7-7, first quarter, 2:54 left in the first quarter. We had a turnover. We had the ball. We turned it over on downs. Let's see what this drive here, because that's big.
So the ball goes over on downs. First down and 10 for the DeWitt Dragons. An official timeout. Must be some kind of equipment issue, looks like. The ball spotted at the DeWitt Dragon 25-yard line. 2:54 left to go in the first quarter, and we're all knotted up at 7. And, you know, the people out in the crowds, the people out in the bleachers, they don't even know we're back here. I'll tell you in a minute. This is a good story.
Uh-huh.
So it is first down and 10 for the Dragons. That was just an official stoppage of play for some equipment issues. Quarterback, he is going to throw a screen pass over the left side, and it's going to be a short gain. He might have got a yard as he's up to the 26-yard line. But I was walking in the bleachers a few games back, and somebody said, man, I haven't seen you at a football game. Why are you here? And I said, man, I haven't missed a football game. I've missed one in 30 years.
Right.
And they said, where are you? I said, I'm up there in the press box, dude. Right. And they thought I'd never been to a game. So a lot of people are probably like,
oh, man, think you ain't here. I don't know.
I'm here.
You're front and center.
I'm at the game. I can promise you that. Quarterback drops back deep looking to throw. Boy, he dropped back deep. He's just going to unload.
Right.
And they're going to say he had a receiver in the vicinity, and it's going to be incomplete. Right. And, we talked about it. We're defending the pass well.
Thing is kind of crazy about it is boy, they were hurting us with the run. Scored on the first drive with like 4 or 5 runs straight down the field, and now they come out and they're a passing team. They're passing it.
DeWitt's going to take a timeout. They're looking at a 3rd down and 9, 2 minutes, 7 seconds left to go here in the first quarter, and we're all tied at 7. You are listening to live Dumas Bobcat football on Country 106.9 FM, your home each and every Friday night and this Thursday night for live Dumas Bobcat football. We do want to welcome you and welcome you to our radio broadcast, and we are proud to be EAB Sports, and it's a privilege to bring you live Dumas Bobcat football each and every week. And, you know, I'm going to miss it, Coach. I don't know what I'm going to do with my Friday nights.
Man.
But I'll probably be at a football game somewhere. I don't know. So, 3rd down now. Quarterback's going to hand off in the backfield. He's pursued, but, man, he's just so fast, and he's not going to get the first down. He's going to be short. We'll see where he was forced out of bounds, somewhere around the 31-yard line. So that should put him about 4 yards, maybe 3 yards short. So, indeed, it's going to be a gain of 6, 4th down and 4.
Yeah, we're defending them pretty
should
well.
Bring the punter back onto the football field. Now, we've got to put those drop passes behind us. And we do want to welcome, I believe that some of the DeWitt viewers are having trouble with their feed. We do want to welcome our viewers to this broadcast, the folks from DeWitt.
That's a good
Man,
punt.
what a punt. It's going to drive the return man down all the way back to the 15 where he's finally going to pick it up. But, boy, the coverage is down there, and he is not going anywhere. And he's going to be hauled down at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, he made a mistake right there, man. He got to catch that. He was I think it was up too close, and it got over his head.
Right, got over his head.
Man, we might have lost. We lost 10 to 15 yards on that.
But we do want to welcome our DeWitt viewers, and I'm sure they'll probably go back to their DeWitt feed when that gets worked out. But if you stick around here, we do want to welcome you to our feed as well. And we'll try to keep you a picture painted up as to what's going on this football field. I will tell everybody right now, we have 1:45 left to go in the first quarter, and we're all knotted up 7-all, and it is 1st down and 10 for the Dumas Bobcats. But, man, they are pinned deep. So Jones splits a couple to the left, 2 to the right. One slot man on the right side. Jones takes a snap, 1-step drop. He's going to throw over the right side. He's going to overthrow the intended receiver. I love the route. And the receiver may have had about a half a step, but the ball just sailed.
Now, the thing I did notice about that route was a great route, as you said. If let's say he ran a out and up, I realized there was nobody behind him if he catches it. So there's not, so we got to be conscious of that. We may go and, hey, nobody behind him.
You know, that's right. That would have been a foot race. 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass. Jones drops back, throws. Crossing pattern is complete, and it's going to be a short gain. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and long for the Cats. But that is a complete pass. And actually, he gained a little more than I thought. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 3 for Dumas. 3rd down and 3. 7-7 is the score with 1:18 left to go here in the first quarter. Jones has receivers everywhere. And we're going to have a automatic 1st down, offsides against DeWitt, hard snapped them, and that's the 2nd time tonight.
Man, we needed that.
Yeah, the Bobcats really needed to get out of that hole because DeWitt really had us pinned deep. Man, that punt that thing was awesome, and he pinned us deep, and that's a big 1st down there. It gives the Bobcats some breathing room up over the 20 to the 22-yard line. Once again, spread out all over the field for the Bobcats. Jones is going to step. Now he's going to be sacked.
Yeah.
He just, man, the pocket collapsed. He didn't step up into the pocket. DeWitt was there, and they brought a couple of linebackers that time, and they were in his face before he knew what was happening. So DeWitt's going to haul him down for a loss. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and long back at the 19-yard line. Clock runs. We're under a minute to play here in the first quarter on this beautiful, cool Friday night in Southeast Arkansas. Jones going to get a couple off before the end of the quarter. Jones drops back. Pocket's collapsing again, but he gets the pass.
Referee gave us
complete,
a pick.
and he played the referee. That's right. And he's going to move the ball up to the 30. Pretty good gain. Short of the first down, but it brings up a manageable 3rd and 3 for Dumas. So that was a big play there. You got a short 3rd down. You got to make it here.
Trying to see if we're going to run it or we're going to take it on into the second quarter.
So Jones is going to bring the team to the line, but I think they're going to
wait to take it to the second quarter and start from there. Hey,
you know, and you take that, and you've got 1 quarter in the books,
right,
and you're all tied up. And officially now that is the end of the first quarter of play here from Tidwell Field. And after 1 quarter, it is 7-7 tied, 3rd down and a couple for the Bobcats when we come back with second quarter action in 1 minute.
Every day, banking touches every corner of our lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like going to college, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, having a baby. From your first car to a new life after retirement, First Natural State Bank has been there for all your life's milestones. Make First Natural State Bank your natural choice for all your banking needs. Member FDIC. Visit us online at fnsbank.com.
Looking for a charming spot to start your day or savor a hearty lunch? Look no further than Pick & Store and Restaurant. Start your Saturday mornings with mouth-watering breakfast selections like crispy bacon, fluffy pancakes, and delicious biscuits and gravy. They even have chocolate gravy. If you're there for lunch, check out Pickens' fresh-raised beef burgers, sandwiches, and salads. Plate lunches are available Monday through Friday, and find all your favorites like meatloaf, fried catfish, and smoked chicken. Be sure to leave room for their homemade desserts like coconut pie, chocolate pie, bread pudding, and more. Pick & Store Restaurant, 122 Pickens Road in Pickens.
Man, I ate at Pickens so much I have my own bottle of Worcestershire sauce there, and that is a true story. I've got my own bottle. Welcome to second quarter action. 3rd down and 2 for the Bobcats. Jones brings the team to set.
Probably try to watch them jumping. We've been getting them.
Yeah, they've been hard counting. This time he's going to snap the football. The Cat's going to run it, looking for a seam, and nothing doing, man. He's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. No gain there. And it's going to be a 4th down and a couple for the Bobcats. So that's going to bring the punter back onto the football field. Now you got to put a foot into one, as we have got to it's going to be hard to flip the field, but we don't need to give them some great field position here because DeWitt is so explosive with their running game. They've got a half a dozen kids that have ran the ball so far.
I can guarantee you this. DeWitt's going to run the football on his next drive.
Boy, what a punt.
You almost got to wonder. Oh,
what a punt and what a Bobcat bounce. It's going to roll all the way back to the 25-yard line.
You almost got to wonder if, because they done so good in the first drive with the run, you almost wonder, was DeWitt, I'm just saying, were they trying their passing game for the future?
And
the playoffs, I can see that.
And probably so. They're in a game here that they're really expected to win big. So, you try a few things.
Because it didn't make sense to go from the run to the pass. But unless, you're trying to see, we might have to pass the ball in the playoffs. So we're going to see right now that we went to a stalemate in the first quarter, do they go back to the bread and butter?
We're about to find out. First down and 10 now for the Dragons. Quarterback takes a snap, hands off to number 5 over the right side, drops a shoulder, and he's going to barrel his way up near the 30-yard line, a gain of about 4. 2nd down and 6 for the Dragons. Welcome to second quarter action. Just underway here in the second, and we're all knotted up at 7. It's a gain of 5, so 2nd down and 5 for DeWitt. Man, they have some running backs, man. And, the quarterbacks will take the direct snap and run as well. Or the running backs, I guess, takes the direct snap. Quarterback at the moment looks things over, takes a snap. He's going to hand off over the left tackle. Bounces off a couple of would-be tacklers, moves the ball across the 30 to the 31. Short gain, about a yard, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down for the Dragons and 4.
There's 2 runs right there. I think they're going to stick with their running game, man.
3rd down and 4 here. Now the Bobcats need to get some good penetration, try to get in the backfield with these running backs because DeWitt knows how to get 4 yards. So this is a big 3rd down opportunity for both teams. We'll see if the Bobcat defense can make a stand here.
Looks like number 1. I see him down in the stands. Look like he's limping a little bit, the best running back.
Quarterback takes a long snap count, trying to hard snap the Bobcats, but we've got some discipline on that defensive line. It's probably not going to work. Handoff goes number 25, drops his shoulder. He's going to be pushed back, and he is not going to get the first down.
No, he's not.
He's going to be dropped back at the 34-yard line. It's going to bring up 4th down and 2, maybe 3. We'll see where they spot it. 4th down and 2. Looks like the offense is going to stay on the football field.
Yeah, like I said, I keep looking at number 1, who was the running back, who's the best running back. Man, that right ankle, he looks like he's limping.
He does. He looks like he's favoring that ankle.
Yeah, that's not good. In these type games here, especially when you've already secured a place in the playoffs, you don't want to get you don't want to get your top gun hurt.
Here we go, folks. 4th down in the yard.
He's either hurt or he's playing possum.
Yeah, I
guarantee
think he's got a little.
He's finna get the ball.
Yep.
Oh, the quarterback's going to pull it.
So it's 4th down and 1.
Yeah,
Number 1's going to get
it.
the handoff, and he is going to get the first down and then some up to the 40-yard line.
With us. Look, he ran that pretty hard.
He sure ran hard up to the 40. First down and 10 now for the Dragons. So we come out in the second quarter. Of course, it's early in the second quarter, but we're yet to see them throw the football.
All right.
And they're having enough success running against the Bobcats.
All right, and they've come straight out like we expected. They threw in the last couple series, but it looked like now everything has been a run so
no
far.
Receivers here. Everybody's in
There's
tight.
number 1 again. He runs so hard.
And he
goes.
Yeah,
number 1.
He's got a step. He's going to be ran down from behind, and he's going to be forced out of bounds.
Yeah,
well, that was a big defensive play there.
Yeah, Spratt caught him.
Spratt ran him down from behind, and that was touchdown saving.
Look, don't look like he's favoring that ankle. Maybe he played possum on us.
Yeah, I don't think he's hurt at all.
That's 2. Now he not limping really.
He may have not had his shoe on good. He may have been trying to get his shoe adjusted.
I don't know, man.
Like you.
But he was moving pretty good. Thankfully, Raylan Spratt, number 5, chased him down, and that'd have been a touchdown.
Man.
And they've straight ran the ball. That's what we said. Straight ran it. I think they were getting a little too cute.
Into the red zone they go quickly.
25, they're going to go too much.
So now they're going to hand off to number 25, and he's going to bounce it outside.
Oh, they're
and he's going to find
great,
a seam, and he's in for the touchdown. So number 25 is into the end zone for the second touchdown of the night.
That was a little counter
for
play.
The Dragons.
Go left, and, it was set to go left, but he had to take a step back right. And when he went back right, it was only one defender, and they had a lead blocker, and that's tough on us.
And they've seen the film where we attempted to defend the run against McGee, and we were not successful.
Mm-hmm.
And DeWitt's a good running team, obviously. So I got a feeling we're going to see a lot more of the same, and probably that passing game's going to go to the wayside. They may try it, but
I think they were trying to see could they pass, for the future. That's what I'm really thinking.
We see Pena's kick is up. It is good. And with 8:33 left to go here in the first half, it is the DeWitt Dragons 14, the Dumas Bobcats 7. So the DeWitt Dragons on that offensive series running the ball and running it well against Dumas. And we have been we've just been snake bit this year trying to defend against the run.
Man, it's been tough, man. We, like I said, if a team comes out and throws the ball, we do pretty well, just like last week. Crossett, they like to throw the ball. It just had a quarterback that could run a little bit.
That's right.
And with them throwing it, we defended well. We defended well in the first half versus Warren. Held them to 8 points, but then Warren comes out in the third quarter and runs straight down our throat, and it changes the momentum of the game.
So DeWitt will kick the ball away to the Bobcats again tonight as they lead Dumas 14-7. And, that was they made that look really easy.
Yeah.
We've got to plug some holes up, man.
Kind of looked like the first drive.
It did. So we await the kickoff. Spratt's one of the deep men back. And, tonight you got to try to field these balls and run them back.
Right,
you got to do everything you can do in this football game to win if you're a Bobcat. So you got to try to run this kickoff back. Don't play it safe tonight. Too late for that. It will be fielded at the 15, up to the 20, 25, center of the field, over the 30, up to the 35-yard line. So a good return there, good field position. That's Spratt on the the kickoff return, and the Bobcats are going to have first down and 10 once again. So first down and 10 for Dumas. They're on 35-yard line with 8:25 left to go in the first half of play. Cats trail 14-7. And I'm going to flag one of these kids down in a little bit and score me some hot chocolate. I'm going to make that happen. Jones has one setback standing at his right hip. Twins to the left, one receiver to the right side of the football field. Audibles at the line of scrimmage. Jones takes a snap. One step drop, complete, far side. Oh, he's going to drop the football, man. Third drop of the game.
Yeah, that's tough.
And DeWitt's not going to let you do that many times. 3 is too many against a football team like this. But we cannot drop another pass, and that was just a drop pass. Would have been about a 9-yard gain as well. But it's 2nd and 10 for the Bobcats. So we've got a different setup here. Now Jones empties the backfield, splits a couple to the right side of the field. 1 slot man and 2 receivers to the left side. And Jones is all alone, standing at his own 30-yard line. Jones blitzes zone. Jones is going to unload, and it is going to be incomplete again. And we're going to have another drop pass, and that's 4. And that's it's just a situation where you cannot win a football game.
Right. Not in a game like this, man. You got to play flawless, especially against a team that's 8-1, number 2 in the conference, man. It's starting to be a recurring theme of dropping those passes, man.
Boy, it hurts the fans, to see that, because that was a well-thrown pass, good route.
Yeah, we're calling some good plays. We're getting the looks. We just gotta capitalize. Oh, and the receiver moved down here. That's a
3rd down and 15 now for the Dumas Bobcats.
Yeah.
The receiver jumped, and the Bobcats kind of falling apart here on this offensive series.
Yep.
Are you looking for heat, Coach? Because that's what I was thinking. First time this whole football season is kind of cool tonight. 3rd down and long, 3rd down and 15 now. Jones stands alone at the 25-yard line. It's a huge 3rd down play here.
And they got him back
zone.
there, man.
Jones going to get sacked back at the 19-yard line.
Man.
So they're going to mark it at the 20, but the damage is done there by DeWitt. Yeah. They're sending those inside linebackers, and he's just wrapped up before he knows what's going on. So we're going to have to punt the football with a 4th down and about 25. Our punter's going to be standing at his own 10-yard line, and if ever he put a foot into one, this is where he really needs to make it happen. And that was just a disastrous offensive series for the Bobcats. So the gauntlet is going to be in the defense's hands. It's going to be a low kick. It is going to take a decent bounce for the Cats and roll dead around the 37-yard line. So not the worst punt in the world, that's for sure. Special teams still doing a pretty good job. And it's going to be another 1st down and 10 for these DeWitt Dragons in that running game that they brought with them.
Man, they've been running it good. Just you wonder, do they go back to it or what?
And I would be pressed to think that they're going to do anything besides run the ball against Dumas. They lead 14-7, 7:23. All of their success has been on the ground tonight. We've defended their pass
pretty good,
very well. No wideouts, 2 tight ends. Everybody's in tight.
Yeah, they're going to.
They're going to
know
run.
What's happening here?
Yep. Number 1's going to get the handoff, and he's trying the right side.
And he's still running. He runs hard, man. Look, he's still going.
Man, he's going to get up near the 1st down marker, and he is going to indeed get the 1st down. And moves the ball up near midfield. It's going to be 1st down and 10 from the 49-yard line.
Remember, I told you, to me, from me watching, I think he's the best back to me because he runs so hard, man. He's fast and he runs physical. And I've been watching him in a couple games. He broke one earlier, and you just see he runs the ball hard.
Yeah, Corey Graham, a sophomore, man. They're going to have him. Yeah, that's scary.
The only good thing about it is, we dropped down to 3A, so we're not in the conference with them
That's
anymore.
Correct. 1st down and 10 from midfield for DeWitt.
They got a slew of backs, man. They
Hand
just
off
keep
this time
25.
to number 25, and he's going to move the ball into Dumas territory across the 45 down to the 44-yard line. And that is Owen St. John, the senior, on the carry.
Yeah, they're just taking their pick, man.
I don't have much information on this whole moving next year, but you probably do. So we'll talk about that at the halftime show and the Bobcats changing conferences. So some pretty big news there. So we'll talk about it at the Barriers 2 Value halftime show. 2nd down and 4 for DeWitt. Everybody's in tight. Quarterback's going to keep.
He's got a 1st down
and
more.
Just barrels his way across the 40, gets the 1st down.
More, man. The ball comes out.
And it's a big scrum.
Ball comes out,
and it's going to be fumbled. And it is going to be, we're going to see
Let's
who they're going to say, but the ball was fumbled.
Oh, they say forward progress will stop.
And a lot of times on those big scrums like that, the ball gets stripped. So those are kind of dangerous. But it is indeed going to be a DeWitt football, and they're going to have they're still conferring.
Right.
So there's still a conference.
When they do like that, I know, to me, when I see them do that, that means they're probably going to keep the ball.
So it's
what I tell you.
They're going to mark the ball at the 35-yard line.
I knew it. They're going to keep the ball. When they have those discussions like that, man, because you got to remember, so many of them packed up that, they was going to probably be hollering, you should have called a forward progress. But we want the football. Football come loose, 14-7 ball game. We want the turnover.
Man, we got to get the turnover. First down and 10, nonetheless, though, at the 35-yard line of the Bobcats. 6 minutes, 2 seconds left to go in the second quarter. 14-7 in favor of the Dragons. And DeWitt, once again, everybody's in tight, and they're going to hand off to number 1.
And he runs so hard. Look how he's just finding himself. He's a good runner.
He's going to move the ball well over the 25 down to the 24 near the red zone. Another first down and 10. Man.
Ever since they went to that, they had that little drive where they were passing, but the ball ain't touched the air anymore.
Sure hadn't, and it will not. Unless they get ahead and they want to try it again, but they're not having to throw the football.
Now I think if they mess around and get a lead on us, they're going to try to pass it to see.
Right.
Because you got to see what else you can do, because I don't take much teams don't take no running game and just straight win.
Yeah, that's right. Somebody's going to stop the. That's right. But it's not Dumas so far. 25 gets the handoff, and he is going to be hit at the line of scrimmage.
They they run so hard, man.
Another one of those scrums, but he is going to get just the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up a second down and 10 for the Dragons. So second down and 10. We're down to 5:07 left to go in the second quarter of play here tonight at Tidwell Field. Senior night 2023, final game of the season for the Bobcats. And, boy, Dumas really needs to win this football game. Quarterback looks to the sideline himself to see if he wants to change the play. Snap clock's down to 10. And it's down to 5 seconds. Quarterback finally takes a snap, hands off over the left side. And
who has it?
And
couldn't tell.
Yeah, 25 has got it, but he's going to be held to no gain. It's going to bring up a third down. They're going to say forward progress got him 2. And he was pushed back, but he got the angle I had. I didn't see the 2-yard forward progress.
If they don't pass it, I can about guarantee they're going to hand this ball to number 1 going to the right side.
Well, they backed it up now. I thought so. It's going to be third down and 9. He only gained a yard there, and I thought he got a really good spot, but it is third down and 9. So big. This is a big series. This is a big down for this Dumas defense.
Yeah.
We're down to 4 minutes to go, and you don't want to go behind another touchdown because you got to kick the ball away to the Dragons in the third quarter. Quarterback out of the shotgun. He wants to throw. He's going to throw a screen incomplete, and it's going to bring up a fourth down and 9. So number 13 that time on the incomplete pass, and he had a little pressure as Xavier Cox had some Bobcat gray and purple in his face, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. So fourth down and
they're trying to kick the field goal.
9, and they're going to
kick the field goal.
That is pretty amazing. That is a 24.
Where we at?
That's about a 40-yard field goal. That is exactly a 40-yard field goal attempt by the DeWitt Dragons. Number 4 is the kicker, and that is David Pena. The kick is up, and it is on its way, and it is good. And Pena boots a 40-yarder.
Right.
And what can you say about that?
And he had room to spare.
When you kick a 40-yard field goal,
that's a pretty good weapon.
That's a really good weapon.
That's a good weapon to have, man.
So that extends the lead by the Dragons, 17-7. A 40-yard field goal kick there by Pena, and man, oh man, David Pena, the senior, and they pull out over the Bobcats by another 3 points, 17-7. So it's a 10-point ball game, and the Bobcats have to saddle up here and get something going. So we await the kickoff to see what the Bobcats can do with the football. they've got to get this offensive series going. We're under 4 minutes. They're going to have to do something quick.
Now I'll tell you one thing we don't want. We talked about it last week when we played. Can't remember who we played. Get memory blank. But whoever we played, who did we play last week? Was it oh my God, Crossett Eagles. We talked about this. Remember the drive? I said we can't go 3 and out. Remember we went 3 and out quick and gave it to them, and they
scored.
Did.
And
so this is the same thing I'm looking at. We can't, because right now we've been throwing the ball, right?
That's exactly right.
We got to hope we can't go 3 and out.
It's a live ball. It's going to be taken finally, and they kind of let that ball bounce around like it was a punt. Got a little seam over the right side, over the 30, up near the 35-yard line. They're going to show the 36. A good return.
Back, Yeah, what we got to do is we've got to, move the chains a little bit and get down the field. And if we don't score, let's take most of the time out. We don't want to give the ball back to them, even though they don't have an offense that's just explosive like that can score. I mean, because they run it, but they got people that can break.
That's right. One thing about running the ball, you are going to burn some time.
Right.
So, but you're right. We need to just take care of a little business here.
Yeah, we need to run some time.
Get back in this football game. 3:39 left to go in the half. Bobcats trail 17-7.
I don't need any 3 and outs right here.
Quarterback Jones pulls his receivers one in motion.
Got him in a jet sweep motion.
Jones is going to throw. Screen is complete. It's for positive yards thus far. Still on his feet. And hauled down after he crosses the 44-yard line. That's a gain of about 8, 2nd down and 2. I'm telling you, that 40-yard field goal both impressed me and really hurt my feelings because I really didn't see him getting out of there with any points against the Cats. Then he boots that mile-long field goal.
Yeah.
It was impressive, but, man, it kind of hurt my feelings, hurt my heart a little bit.
That could be a great weapon for them
Absolutely.
in the postseason.
Absolutely.
If they just can get to the 23, at least 23-yard line, probably 25-yard line with the way he threw it. There's a slant. Oh, he read it.
2nd down and 3. And now 3rd down and 3 after the incomplete pass. Yeah, it was a little too far.
It was a little out in front, and the D-back was right there in position to maybe make a play on it. So it brings up a big 3rd down.
Man, quick 3rd down.
Yeah, and there's 2:56 still left on the clock. So we got to get this 1st down right here.
Yeah, this is probably the most important 1st down of this football game thus far, this 3rd down.
Yeah, and we're going to pass it because we're in empty.
So empty set, quarterback.
And they're coming.
The blitz is
on. Crossing route to Raylan Spratt.
Crossing route's complete over the far sideline. He gets the 1st down.
Good job, Raylan
He's
Spratt.
At the 40,
he
30,
gone. He's
20,
gone.
15, 10. Touchdown. Dumas
on the crossing route.
No flags on the play. Crossing route. Touchdown. Raylan
crossing
Spratt.
Route. Raylan Spratt on that cross.
That was huge for the Bobcats right there, and they crawled right back into this football game.
Man, that was a great play call by the offensive staff right there, man, with a crossing route to Raylan Spratt. I mean, and they've been blitzing on us, and that was a good call before we went to a screen pass, to kind of take some of that blitzing away. And then when you go to crossing routes, that helps because I can remember watching who was that playing? My memory's it's killing me today. Look, but I remember – Colorado was playing somebody, and, man, they were eating them up with some crossing routes.
Chavez kick is in the air. It is good, and with 2:42 left to go in the half, the Bobcats tighten this football game up 17-14. We'll be back with the Dumas Family Pharmacy kickoff in 30 seconds.
College dreams come true at the University of Central Arkansas, especially now with the UCA commitment. This new program provides a debt-free pathway for tuition and fees for Arkansas students whose families earn $100,000 or less a year. And that impacts everything. It's fewer barriers and endless opportunities. Welcome to Bear Country. Learn more about the UCA commitment at uca.edu.
Jones to Spratt saved the series, but more important than that, put the Dumas Bobcats right back in this football game. Welcome back, folks, to second quarter action with 2:42 as we await the Dumas Family Pharmacy kickoff tonight. And it is going to be a short end over end kick. It should be returnable from the 20, far sideline 25, hit at the 30, and hauled down around the 35-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Dragons, and they have 2 minutes, 36 seconds left to to work with here in the second quarter. And I think they have 1 or 2 timeouts left here in this quarter. Two timeouts. And that was a big play. That was huge.
Yeah, crossing route was awesome. The counter, the man-to-man that they're playing on us. They're trying to press up on us and play man, and they're also trying to blitz Jones,
Right.
But we've got some speed out there. Raylan, especially with Raylan Spratt. You get him the football, man. He's probably scored about 10 to 15 touchdowns this year. He's been huge.
First down and 10. Handoff goes to number 1.
There he is. He runs
so hard. He is going to get near the first down. We'll see where they spot him. He's going to gain about 10. They're moving the chains immediately, so indeed he gains 10 up to the 45, running uphill at the moment, and that is going to be another first down, and that didn't take enough time at all, 2:30.
Right, well, we got to do is here after that great play from Jones to Spratt. We've got to keep him out of the end zone and go into the halftime with a 3-point, being down only 3 points.
That's correct, absolutely.
We've got to, because we had a couple ball games this year that they scored right for the half.
Quarterback rolls to his right, looking to throw, and he's going to throw. And that time we had a defensive issue. Had too many men on the field, and they were watching the 12th man get off the field, and they left number 12 wide open out there.
Still plenty of time, man. It's 2:05 left.
First down and 10, that's right.
Yeah, ball is probably about the 43, isn't it? About 43.
Yep, 42-yard line.
Yep.
And Lamarian Jenkins on the reception there gets the first down and 10. We're under 2 minutes to play, and DeWitt's wasting a little time here, and that's good for the Cats.
Yeah, that's great.
And they're also going to throw the football, looks like, and that's even better for the Bobcats, or it has been thus far anyway. So the quarterback out of the shotgun formation rolls to his right, number 13, and he is going to be –
and he caught it.
He is going to throw complete.
Man, throwing across his body, which is dangerous, and he completes the pass to number 18.
And the thing about it, he was double covered. The receiver was triple covered. And he throws off balance and throws it 12 yards for a first down and 10.
Good thing about it, the clock is ticking. We're down to 1:35, and it's steady ticking, and DeWitt doesn't seem to be in a hurry.
The bad thing about it, though, they're
they're
in field goal. They're already in field goal position.
Man, I forgot about that.
Cats are going to have to – we need a turnover here as the blitz is on. Quarterback drops back looking to throw, and they are coming. That should have been picked.
Almost picked off right there.
We were full of woos that time.
Man, that was Deshaun Nora, the sophomore. If he gets that pick, man, there's nothing but green in front of him.
Second down and 10, and, boy, we wooed up because we thought he was going to pick that one off.
Got an exciting ball game going on here.
It was a good football
on Thursday
game.
night.
Second down and 10.
Beautiful night.
Special Thursday night edition of live Dumas Bobcat football.
Kind of a little chilly night, man. This is one night that I'm glad I'm up here with Mr. Rick in the booth.
Absolutely. It is toasty up here.
Yeah, feeling pretty good in here.
Second down and 10 after the incomplete pass. The ball is at the 33-yard line of the Dumas Bobcats. DeWitt running downhill. Now they're going to run the football, and they're going to hand off to number 25.
They're
drops
trying to get
his shoulder.
They're trying to get in field goal range.
Exactly. And they're going to move the ball inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. So that would be a 45-yard attempt from here, and it's second down. We're under a minute to play. Now, if the Bobcats can sack the quarterback, get him in the backfield, it's been hard to do on these running plays, but that's basically what the Cats are going to have to do to keep them out of field goal position. Quarterback's going to throw, and it is going to be incomplete as he turned around and threw against his body, and it's going to bring up a quick third down and 7 for the DeWitt Dragons. Stops the clock, 41 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. DeWitt on top 17-14. Got a good football game here at Tidwell Field tonight.
Yeah, great football game.
So third down and long now for DeWitt.
Yeah, right now you got to think they're just trying to maybe get in field goal range.
They're looking at that 25-yard line. I think that's what they're looking at. Bobcats going to call a timeout.
Okay.
So the Bobcats going to call a timeout. 41 seconds left to go here in the half. 17-14 in favor of the DeWitt Dragons. Third down and 7. Timeout on the field. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Call ASC Property Management Incorporated and Southland Management Corporation for your real estate and rental property needs. They have 1, 2, and 3 bedroom apartments as well as houses for rent in Dumas, Grady, Gould, Star City, and the surrounding area. Phone 870-382-6762 or come see them at 710 Meadow Drive behind Mad Butcher in Dumas. ASC Property Management and Southland Management, members of the Realtors Association, proud members of the Dumas community, and strong supporters of Bobcat Sports, equal housing provider.
3rd down and 7. Welcome back to closing seconds of the first half here at Tidwell Field. 17-14, 41 ticks left on that clock, and it is 3rd down and 7 for the DeWitt Dragons. So the 25-yard line is probably their goal, and they may try it from anywhere. 13's going to throw, and he is going to throw complete over the far sideline. He's not going to get the first down.
I think right there you could tell with the rollout and the out route, they were playing this 2 downs. They were trying to go 2 downs to get the next one. If they don't get the first down, then they – but you can tell with the quick out route what they were trying to do.
So this will be a 42-yard field goal attempt.
No, but they're not going to go for it.
3.
That's why I said I think they were trying to use the 2 downs to cut the yardage in half.
So the clock stops. He stepped out of bounds. 37 seconds left to go here, and it's 4th down and 3 for the Dragons. So this is a big opportunity for the Bobcats.
Watch number 1, man.
You make a stop here, and the Bobcats are going to
watch number 1. What I just say? Watch number 1.
Throw a screen pass number 1.
I just said watch him.
There's flags everywhere. He's going to get the first down,
but there's flags coming.
Let's get the flags sorted out. It's going to stop the clock with 27 seconds. There's a flag on the play. He is going to get the first down initially, but we're awaiting the call, and so we're awaiting the official call. There is flag on the play, and so they're going to get that sorted out. It's either going to be a first down plus field goal range for the Dragons, or it's going to be a 4th down and repeat with 27 seconds left to go. And they're going to mark this off against the Dragons. Now, it is going to be holding, so that's going to be 10 yards. That's a spot foul, so don't know where the hold took place, but that could be huge against DeWitt. Could be big for the Bobcats, and that's going to back them all the way up to the 34-yard line, and it's going to be 4th down and 11 for DeWitt. So the Dragons are going to take their final timeout. Actually, they've got one left. DeWitt's going to take a timeout this time. That other timeout was called by Dumas. But the Dragons are going to take a timeout. They're looking at a 4th down now and 11. The ball's back at the 34-yard line of the Dumas Bobcats. So pretty elementary what you're going to have to do here. You can bend, but you cannot break. You can give them 7 or 8 yards. You know, you can soften your zone up a little bit and keep them in front of you. But, man, you sure don't want to let them get in the secondary. But you got to know where that first down marker's at, and you got to keep DeWitt from getting this first down to save this half. The Bobcats have played a really good football game. We've had an entertaining football game here. Be sure to stick around at halftime for the Barry's True Value halftime show. And I don't know how many teams are playing tonight, but we'll see if we can garner some scores from around the area for those that are playing. And we'll talk about our some changes in Dumas football next year. So we've got a lot to talk about, and you're going to want to get some of that information. So stick around. 4th down now and long, 4th down and 11 for the DeWitt Dragons from the 34-yard line. Quarterback drops back. He's going to throw one-step drop, and it is going to be incomplete. Glad it wasn't intercepted because very smart thinking. You bat that ball down. Now the Cats have 1st down and 10 with good field position. Big defensive stand there for the Dumas Bobcats, and that ball's going over on downs. 23 seconds left to go here, 17-14. Cats trail by 3. And so right here, I think you get out of here and you're still in this football game. You played good in the first half. You fix some of those drop passes. You play better in the second half. You stay in this game. So Jones is going to split a couple of receivers out. Gets one of his linemen into the game.
I'm wondering, are we going to throw it, or are we just going to go with a run?
Jones is running with one tight end on the right side. Jones is just going to hand off. They're going to run the football over the left side, and he's going to break a tackle and get near the first down marker. And I believe he's going to get a 1st down and 10. We'll see where they spot the football. And, boy, you got a good spot. And they are going to stop the clock, look this over. They're probably going to bring the chains across and measure this with 4 seconds. So it's going to be a lot of work for 4 seconds and a down that we really don't need because it's just second down. You don't have time to run through 2nd, 3rd, and 4th down with 4 seconds, so it really don't matter. but the officials are still going to do the right thing and look this over. But you're going to get one snap of the football. It doesn't matter what down it is with 4 seconds. So they said, let's just move the chains, get out of this half, and that is absolutely the correct call because either way we're going to get to snap the ball once, and that's all you're going to snap the ball.
That's all. Just
so
one
just saddle up and play ball. So it is for the records and for the stats, it is a first down, and that is going to let the clock run out, and after one half of play at Tidwell Field, it is going to be the DeWitt Dragons 17, Dumas Bobcats 14. We got a good football game, folks. Stick around for this football game, but now we want you to stick around for the Berries True Value of Dumas halftime show. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Today comes only once. It is a day of opportunity. What is done with this day will play a big part in determining the future. I am Renata Jenkins-Bowler with Roller Funeral Homes. That is a pretty bold statement, but a true one nevertheless, because every day is filled with opportunities taken or missed. At Roller Funeral Homes, we look at each day as an opportunity to prove ourselves worthy of the trust that you have put in us for so many years. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect.
When you or someone in your family are feeling sick or run down, the last thing you want to do is pick up your prescriptions. Dumas Family Pharmacy will conveniently deliver your prescriptions to your doorstep so you can stay safe and comfortable. You take care of yourself. Dumas Family Pharmacy will take care of the rest. Call 870-382-0500. That's 870-382-0500 and ask about prescription delivery today. Dumas Family Pharmacy, taking the time to listen and care.
The love of football defines fall weekends, and in many homes, our families. But it's a demanding sport that can cause injury. That's why UAMS Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is on sidelines and in locker rooms for high schools and colleges across the state, ready to care for athletes with clinics in Central and Northwest Arkansas. UAMS Health, official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback Athletics and future Razorbacks all over Arkansas. Learn more at uams.health/team.
At H&R Block, we want you to focus on your business while we handle your books. From payroll and bookkeeping to expert tax preparation and advice, we're ready to put our expertise to work for your small business. For the year-round services you need and the one-on-one attention you deserve, partner with H&R Block Business Services. Stop by our office at 395 Highway 65 South in Dumas or give us a call at 870-382-4098 to learn more. At participating offices, services do not include audit, asset, or other services for which a license is required.
Over 100 years of service to the community. It's Metter Pharmacy in Dumas. At Metter Pharmacy, you'll step back in time with their old-fashioned soda fountain, along with delicious milkshakes and wonderful lunch sandwiches. Plus, at Metter Pharmacy, they have a new selection of fall gifts, including purses, jewelry, and name-brand perfumes and colognes. Remember, when it comes to pharmaceutical needs, see the crew at Metter Pharmacy, 101 West Waterman in downtown Dumas since 1917.
I'm Rex Nelson. As a native Arkansan, I take pride in our state's natural beauty. And as someone who has been in all 75 counties, I've seen how prevalent litter is across our state. It's time for people to clean up our state for those who live here and to enhance Arkansas's image for those wanting to visit. Let's clean up Arkansas. Visit KeepArkansasBeautiful.com to do your part and get involved.
This message brought to you by this station, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, and the Keep Arkansas Beautiful Commission.
Welcome to the Berries True Value halftime show tonight. Live from Tidwell Field, campus of Dumas High School, Dumas, Arkansas. And we've had a good first half, a really good football game as the halftime score is DeWitt 17, Dumas Bobcats 14. And, you know, we played better than the scoreboard. We've had some drop passes. We get that stuff. We got to iron that out. But that will really it'll go a long ways for the Dumas Bobcats.
Right. And then we're in pretty good shape down 17-14. One thing that I could go back and think about is, remember when we got that turnover. You know, if we score and capitalize on that turnover, man, we may be up. You know, that's one thing to think about. We could be up. But none to say the least, you're still proud of the way that the Cats are fighting. As the message for this week was leave it all on the field. And right now, to be playing an 8-1, run-heavy team from DeWitt, number 2 in the conference, and to only be down 17-14 is pretty good.
That is not bad at all, and it's been a very entertaining football game. We'll see if the Bobcats have enough gas and enough stamina to keep this going. And this game could come down to the wire. That would be awesome.
Oh, man, we need a bun burner.
You know, how better to end your season than just coming down to the wire and playing a football game that you got to hang in there to find out exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah, you want to leave those seniors. You'll love to leave those seniors out. You know, leave it all on the field and to send those seniors out great. I mean, no matter how you look at it, if you could come out here and get a win over an 8-1 team that took Warren down to the wire, that will be a great momentum booster to send into the offseason with your team to say, hey, we had some misses here and there throughout the year, but we came and played.
That's right.
The 8-1 ball team is going to playoffs, and we beat them. And what does that say about us?
That's right.
You know, that we were probably this close here and there to making it to the playoffs.
Absolutely. So, you know, and it's we've seen it this year. We've seen a few games where we were just not in the football game. But we have seen some games this year that have been heartbreakers, man, because we were so close.
Yeah,
we were so close to winning the game.
Right.
And I know it's heartbreaking for the young men, the players, the coaches, and the fans, but you just keep playing the game. We keep trying. We keep working. And you just hope that you keep building and building and building the program and getting better and better. And you know, we're looking at a whole new season next year, and we're going to talk about that a little bit. Now, this is unofficial. I guess officially we are making a move to 3A football. We will not be in 8-4A next year. So DeWitt across the hall, you know, they're in our same conference, the radio folks, and we both work for EAB. But we won't be sharing that next year as the Bobcats will be having some new opponents and a new road schedule. The schedule's not set, but we do have some ideas. So we can throw you some ideas out there and to look at these teams that we potentially will face next year. It is not a bad road schedule at all.
No, it's not.
And you're looking at possibly the farthest road game could be Harmony Grove down in Camden. And
yeah, we make that trip.
That's right.
That's in our conference in basketball.
Yeah,
so
there you go.
It's not a bad road trip.
Possibly, how long is it down there?
Probably about 2 hours if I'm not. But that's a nice drive. But, I mean, it's not terrible.
That's right. Then possibly Fordyce. You're looking at Rising, who we played this year already. Drew Central, just over at Monticello. Lake Village, Lakeside, we already played them.
Right.
And possibly McGee.
And I'm sure McGee. Yeah, I'm thinking McGee will be in there too. You know, you're not sure. The only one I could think of we didn't list on there, maybe Barton, not in there. But I'm thinking the teams you named, probably a mixture. And I think it may be, I don't know if it'll be the 6-3A something. I can't remember what it'll be named. I think he said 6-3A. Not sure. We don't want to. This is unofficial.
That's right.
What we're telling you. But you know, I've been on it and checking on it. And I'm sure that's going to be some of the teams that are similar. And that's not a bad conference.
No,
to be
not
in.
at all. It'll. You know, and we've seen just about every one of these teams in the past at one time. Or Fordyce, we used to be in a conference with Fordyce, played them a million times. We played Rising a bunch. Drew Central, I don't know that we've ever played.
We played them last 2 years in scrimmages.
That's
Benefit
correct.
games, first game of the season.
And then, obviously, we played Lake Village Lakeside. So there will be some familiar teams, but the difference is they will be conference ball.
Right.
So we're going to see 2 or 3 teams that'll be non-conference, and it could be some of our old 8-4A foes. You never know. Still is, you know, I mean, that's a year away, but we just wanted to give you a little heads up that there's probably going to be some changes.
A little shake-up of the conference.
That's right. So, you know, just things to look at.
Yeah, it won't be your Warrens and Crotchets and Hamburgs and DeWitt, Star City. Those won't be in the conference anymore. But like I said, just as you said, we may play a non-conference game.
Right.
Probably won't be Warren.
Yeah. We're hoping it won't.
No, I know it won't be Warren.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I'm sure, Coach, I wouldn't be chasing Warren.
No.
You know, if I don't have to play him anymore, move on. And like I said, I think it's going to, you know, we're moving in the right direction with our coaching staff. They've got our guys, you know, we've improved our win total from last year. About 3 games. They appear to be moving in the right direction. There's a lot of games that we're in this year that last year they were a little out of hand, but now we're playing in these games. And then
that's right.
And then if you look at last week, I'm going to be honest, it's a barn burner going on. I think it's a 14-14 score down in Monticello, and Crossett playing for 3rd place.
Right.
But let's just be honest. Crossett is 6-3, and they beat us 17-14 last week.
That's right.
And we didn't even have our starting quarterback.
That's right.
Which tells you, how well we did with the second quarterback that came in. So, Dumas has been hit and miss right there. We've been close there.
And tonight you've got a game that some people had written it off for the Bobcats early. But 17-14 at the half, and we're in this football game, and no reason not to believe that we're going to stay in this game.
Right.
And this could be one of those games that's going to come down to the wire, and that would be the way to end your season, to stay in a game, come down to the wire, and then finish it off with a big win against a team that's not expecting to lose against you. But anything can happen. That's why you play the game.
Yeah.
And I'd like to talk a little bit about this year in our broadcast. I want to say a big thank you to DeWitt Lambert early in the season. We almost killed DeWitt as we were over there in Rising when it was 109 degrees in that press box. If it was a degree, and it was so hot. It literally was so hot, Coach.
Man, it was hot.
That our equipment failed.
Yeah.
And
I remember that. I'm going to be honest. I drove the bus. And you want to know what I did? Crazy thing about it, I drove the bus, and I was on the newer buses. Man, I sat on the bus in the air until it was like a minute until the game started to come off. Man, it was hot out there, man.
Man, but DeWitt survived it, and then we had John Rogers come in and help us out, and we appreciate the help, and man, and it's good, when you are out of pocket and you're chasing the Hogs, your son playing for the Razorbacks, and so you've got to be ready to go. And
I won't be chasing them this week.
Yep, that's right.
I thought about it, but I got to drive my mom.
I was wondering if you were going to make
No, I got to drive my mom them down to Hamburg for Jamboree, and I got thinking, man, Florida's out there. So I think it's about 11 hours. So I was going to have to say, okay, I don't really want to drive that. Do you want to get on a plane? And then I thought about it. I said, hey, man, just watch it on TV.
Yeah, watch it on. Sometimes you have to sit one out.
What did Kenny say? Know when to fold them.
Know when to fold them. That's correct.
Man. So I'll just watch that one. Man.
And but yeah, that's a big game tomorrow down in Florida, and it's.
Oh, and we got to think about it. I mean, I ain't trying. I hate to cut you.
No.
But just think about it. We hadn't talked. We got a shake up, don't we? Offensive coordinator.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
And then the offensive coordinator went. I mean, the wide receiver coach went to offensive coordinator.
That's right.
And then there was a guy that used to play at Alabama. Can't think his last name. Maybe Keith. That he was helping with the receivers.
Right,
he was promoted to
receivers
coach. So we got to shake up. It's going to be interesting to see what the play calling looks like.
And then you had a bye week to boot, so they've had an opportunity, and that bye week couldn't come at a better time because that gives you an opportunity with your new offense to get your game plan together.
Yeah, I read a lot of things said that we're gonna cut back on the play call a little bit, and then also I read something that said we're going to speed it up a little bit, more up tempo, a little bit that fits, maybe a little bit more to KJ style. Because I'll be honest, man, it's been tough this year.
It has been.
Our offense. Tough. I mean, there's games we played. It's like the game against Mississippi State. Man, you give up. Defense gives up 7 points, man, and you lose.
Still lose the game. That's
tough, man.
Yes, it is. Absolutely. It is heartbreaking. Man. We've got a good football game here tonight. Senior Night 2023 at Tidwell Field, as the halftime score is the DeWitt Dragons 17 and our Dumas Bobcats 14, staying in this football game. And you're listening to the Barriers to Value of Dumas halftime show. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout. We'll be back with more of our halftime show after this.
Simmons Bank, nominated by Forbes magazine as a top U.S. bank, takes great pride in investing in our friends and neighbors. For more than 100 years, we've worked to make our customers' dreams come true, earning trust with convenient and reliable financial tools, checking and savings accounts, home and consumer loans, small business loans, and low-rate credit cards. Wherever you are on your financial journey, we're there with you every step of the way. Simmons Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
Pico Foods says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
Your best life begins with your healthiest life. At Baptist Health, you'll find the comprehensive care you need for every person in your family. From pediatrics to primary care to women's health, we're equipped to partner with you in every phase of your wellness journey. You'll also find Baptist Health locations and clinics across the state, ensuring we're always there for you, when and where you need us. Learn more about the state's most trusted name in healthcare, locate a clinic, find a provider, and more at baptist-health.com.
Dive into freshness at the one and only D&N Fish Market in Dumas. They have fresh catfish steaks and fillets and fresh buffalo available in ribs and fillets. Visit D&N Fish Market Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 12 till 5 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Fresh fish is available by the pound and by the bag. Give them a call today for all your fresh fish needs at 870-382-0738. D&N Fish Market, 1026 Highway 165 East in Dumas.
Your home is where your memories live. It's where you laugh and where you love. We understand the importance of the valuables under your roof, tangible and intangible alike. So no matter what's around the corner, we'll be there. You and your family, the support that's made Farm Bureau Insurance a trusted name for over 70 years. You deserve more. You deserve a promise. Visit afbic.com.
Call Farm Bureau Agent Grant Shellman or Shea County Agency Manager Bubba Hudson today at 870-382-4004.
Greenway proudly supports the DIYer in you. Whether you're a mover, a shaker, a groundbreaker, a risk taker, a challenge embracer, or a landscape visionary, whatever the task, we've got a John Deere tractor that can help move your project forward. You've got work to do, so let's get started. Reserve yours today in store or at gogreenway.com.
And welcome back to the Berries True Value halftime show tonight as we are enjoying the Dumas High School Band. The DeWitt Dragon Band has already performed tonight, and the Dumas Band is on the football field putting on their halftime show. They are dressed in their best with the purple uniforms, the hats, and the big white plumes in the front of their hats, and they look sharp tonight out there entertaining this crowd on their final performance of the football season, as well as the Bobcats will wrap up football season tonight. And we were talking earlier about exactly what we're going to do for the remainder of the year. I guess we're going to listen to a lot of football, watch a lot of football on YouTube, and but man, it's been a great year, and we really appreciate all of our listeners and so much input that we've gotten, and we take the input seriously. Big thanks to some listeners up in Little Rock, Chris and May Margaret, and Zach in North Little Rock. There's a lot of folks that keep letting us know they're listening and tuned in, and we appreciate it. And but it's been a privilege all season. It's just been such a quick season. You just really don't want to see it end. And, you know, I've knocked year 20-something, 27, I think, or something like that, out. Maybe not quite that many, maybe 25. I'm going to have to figure that out. But, man, these seasons just fly by. And I miss them when they're gone. And I love bringing live Dumas Bobcat football into your business, your home, and your automobile, tractor, or whatever. But we really do appreciate you for tuning in and for giving us input. We try to improve each and every year, and we've got all kinds of big plans, and it's just going to take help and some people helping us out. And it also takes sponsorship, and we appreciate our sponsors. As I'm telling you, these folks, so these are fine businesses, and you need to be checking out these businesses in Dumas, Arkansas. And let's try to keep our shopping dollars at home if possible. And And if you are one of the merchants, tell the folks that it's a privilege. And we appreciate the merchants, but we like for the merchants to let the folks know that you're tickled to be a part of the Dumas Bobcat family as well. It's kind of a two-way street there. But we do thank our sponsors and our listeners. Thank you very much. Halftime score here tonight, 17-14 in favor of the DeWitt Dragons. And that extra 3 points that put the Dragons in the lead, it was off of a 40-yard field goal. And, man, that was very impressive by David Pena, the kicker. And he booted a 40-yarder and had plenty of leg left. So we've seen that in the past few years. I can remember 10 years ago, you never, even for the point after attempt, you hardly ever, if ever, saw anybody kick the football other than a punt and a kickoff. We just didn't see the points after attempt. We did not see the field goals for sure. And now we're seeing all of that and those special teams in these football games. And that's a big addition to these high school football games. And it shows how the sport's evolving locally. And it's good to see. And you get these young men out here that have a specialty. And obviously David Pena's specialty is kicking the ball because he's done a good job. And we all know how well our kicker kicks the football. Miguel Chavez is he's been money all year, and just not this year. We've watched him, and it's been a pleasure to watch these special teams at play as well. Big football game tomorrow as the Arkansas Razorbacks, after that bye week, will be down in Florida to take on the Gators in a winnable football game. Very excited, as I know a lot of people are, to see exactly how that offense is going to run for the the Razorbacks after the changes that were made and then the off week that we had. That's going to wrap up our Barry's True Value halftime show here tonight. And we appreciate Barry's True Value for being on board, sponsoring our halftime show. We're just about ready for the third quarter kickoff. We're going to take a 1-minute break, and we'll be back to get this football game back underway. Y'all stick around.
Craving pizza? Big Benjo Pizza in Dumas has just what you're looking for. Open 7 days a week for dine-in, takeout, and drive-through. Big Benjo Pizza also has a low-carb keto cauliflower crust in addition to your classic homemade pizza. They also have barbecue, supreme, taco, and chicken bacon ranch specialty pizzas, along with hot wings, spaghetti, and salad. Hometown service and a Dumas staple. Big Benjo Pizza. Call 382-2880 to place your order. Big Benjo Pizza, 720 Highway 65 in Dumas.
Simmons Bank, nominated by Forbes magazine as a top U.S. bank, takes great pride in investing in our friends and neighbors. For more than 100 years, we've worked to make our customers' dreams come true, earning trust with convenient and reliable financial tools, checking and savings accounts, home and consumer loans, small business loans, and low-rate credit cards. Wherever you are on your financial journey, we're there with you every step of the way. Simmons Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
And that concludes our Barry's True Value halftime show. Welcome back as we're preparing for third quarter action. The Bobcats will kick the football away to begin third quarter as we won the toss. Took the ball to begin the football game, and so it is going to be first down and 10 shortly as we wait on both teams to get on the football field to kick this ball away. And the Bobcats stayed in this football game, played a good game. It's been very entertaining so far. 17-14 is the score in favor of the DeWitt Dragons, and we're just about ready to get underway. The Bobcats, to begin third quarter, will be moving from left to right, defending the south end zone. And the weather is not an issue, or there's no wind to be an issue, and it's kind of cool, but that is what you expect this time of year, and that makes for good football weather. And we're just about ready for the Dumas Family Pharmacy kickoff here tonight at Tidwell Field. Senior night 2023, it's been a big time here, and if the Bobcats can come out of here with a win, that would just be the icing on the cake. We're underway, third quarter action. It's going to be a short kickoff. Don't really understand that, and it is going to be fair caught at the 33-yard line, first down and 10 now for the Dragons of DeWitt as we're underway third quarter action. So I really don't know about the short kicks. You know, he's been booting them in for touchbacks, but we've given DeWitt some really, really good field position here tonight, and they've got good field position to begin the third quarter. So quarterback brings everybody in tight. We're underway. No receivers. And handoff's going to go to number 1. We've seen that all game.
Man, he runs so hard.
And he is going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. And we'll see where they spot him. Looks like he made the 41. So it's going to be a gain. Wow, big gain. A gain of 8. Second down and 2 now for the DeWitt Dragons.
Yeah, he runs the ball extremely hard, man. And like I've been saying it all night, man, I think he's best running back in the conference, man. I've seen him play against Monticello and watched him run against Warren. Man, he runs hard.
Second down and 2 for the Dragons. Quarterback now backs up into the shotgun formation, and he is going to hand off to number 25 over the right side. He's going to fight for first down yardage.
Looks like ball is loose.
Ball is on the ground.
And we got it.
And it is going to be recovered by the Dumas Bobcats.
Second fumble tonight that we've gotten. Man, you got to have a little bit of luck, man. A little bit of luck. You got to have it. And right now, the momentum is in our favor right now.
Got to make them pay here, though. You create the turnover. Right. You've got the ball running downhill inside their 50. You've got to make them pay.
This is the second.
Right? You have to make a statement.
This is the second time that we've recovered a fumble in their territory. Last time we went out on 4 downs. We've got to capitalize this time right here, man. We got to stay ahead of the chains, and a touchdown, or if we could get in field goal range, would be beneficial, because we could either take the lead or tie the game up here. This is huge.
Ball's at the 46-yard line of DeWitt. First down and 10 for the Cats. Jones drops back, rushes
and he's got him open.
He's got a receiver. It is
caught.
It's caught at the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Dumas Bobcats. He is into the end zone. Touchdown. No flags on the play. And the Bobcats have taken the lead in this football game tonight off of a fumble recovery, one play from scrimmage.
Man, that's called capitalizing on it. Capitalizing on it.
Bobcats are into the end zone on that pass play.
Man, that is huge.
With 11:01 left to go in the third quarter, Chavez is on the football field. Jones will be the holder. Jones awaits the snap for the point after attempt. Good snap. The hold is down. The kick is up. Left-footed kicker Chavez is no good. He's going to miss it to the left. He's going to pull it to the left. But that is going to put the Dumas Bobcats on top 20-17 here in the third quarter. Now, Coach, you have to look at something.
Man.
The Dumas Bobcats kicked this ball away, and so that gives the DeWitt Dragons the golden opportunity to take the opening drive of the third quarter, march it down and score.
Right.
We're the ones that scored the touchdown. That's big. That's a big defensive stand there.
That's huge. And the thing about it, we've scored the last 2 touchdowns.
So that
think about it, because it was 17-7, and we've scored 2 in a row, and we've been stopping them. So right now, the momentum is in Dumas' favor. A defensive stop right here would be huge.
So we'll wait the kickoff, and I would just love to see him boot one deep. But once again, it's going to be – it's almost like an onside kick, and it's going to be fair caught at the 40. And I don't know about all the good field position, but we give them a short field here. We just got to get out and play good defense.
Yeah, got to play good defense, and you know, you keep them behind. Keep them behind the chains, man, and no first downs. We got to stop them here.
So it is first down and 10 from the 41-yard line, almost a mirror image of last series.
Oh, man.
As the Dragons come to the line, everybody's in tight. They're going to run the football here. Quarterback takes a snap. He is going to hand off to number 25.
That's 2.
Into
that's
the secondary
about 9.
he goes. He's going to gain.
Yeah, about 8 or 9 on the first
going to
play.
move the ball up to midfield, crosses midfield, and it is going to be second down and a yard from the 49-yard line of the Dumas Bobcats. Just blast out of the backfield, Coach, and gains 9 yards. Now they're going to say he gained 10. They're moving the chains. First down and 10 for DeWitt. 10:48, a lot of time left in the third. Bobcats on top, 20-17. Quarterback out of the shotgun formation now is going to hand off to number 1 over right tackle, and he just drops his shoulder, fights his way down to the 40-yard line. That's a gain of about 8. Second down and short now for DeWitt. So number 1 still running the ball well, and he is just hard to bring down. Corey Graham, and he is just a sophomore.
Man,
but he is a force to be reckoned with. And, he runs hard. Second down after the gain of 9, second down and 1 for the Dragons. Quarterback out of the pistol formation, and he's going to hand off to number 25. They got him in the backfield.
Oh, we lost him.
They let him go.
Oh, man, he's steady
still on
going.
His feet, and he's into the secondary.
And he's steady going. Man, we've got to wrap up, man. No arm tackles. Got to wrap up.
Man, they had him down, but he's such an elusive runner. He is going to move the ball inside the 35-yard line, excuse me. And that is Owen St. John, the senior, on the carry. And he's going to have another first down and 10 for his football team. We're down to 9:55 left to go in the third quarter. Cats on top, 20-17. First down and 10 once again. And the quarterback is not working under center. He is going to hand off
number
this time.
1, and he's got some room around the side.
Number 1's going to break it.
Yeah, he ran
he's
out of real
step
estate.
Out of bounds.
Thankfully.
So what they're doing now, they back the quarterback back into the shotgun or the pistol formation, and he's just looking that defense over. That's giving him a little bit more room to get the play underway, and it's giving those running backs. And you think that would be backwards running, 5 yards deep. But it's working out right now for DeWitt. Another first down and 10 near the red zone. Ball's at the 21 of the Bobcats. Same formation. Quarterback takes a high snap, hands off to number 11 this time.
Got him. There's
going to be flags on the play.
It's got to be a holding.
So we'll see what this call is. It's going to stop the clock with 9:14 to go in the third after the penalty. Bobcats on top, 20-17, and it is going to be against the DeWitt Dragons. It will be a hold. It's near the line of scrimmage, so that's going to back them up probably about 9 yards. It's a 10-yard penalty. They may have been a yard beyond the line of the initial line of scrimmage. So that's going to back them up over the 30 to the 32-yard line, where it will be a first down and around about 20 yards. So first down and long now for the DeWitt Dragons. That gives your defense, if you're Dumas, an opportunity here. Keep the pressure up. Another sack like that,
man, that
you're
could be
starting
huge.
to feel good. That's right. First down and long. Quarterback's going to hand off the balls on the ground.
He picks it up. God,
it bounced right in his hands. And he's going to move the ball to the 30, a gain of a yard, and that's it. Second down and long. But he fumbled that football, and it bounced right up in his hands.
Right. Another thing to keep in consideration, too, we saw it earlier, he kicked that 40-yarder. So if they get, even if they don't score, if they get in field goal range, he could very easily tie this ball game up.
That's right.
They've got a kicker, so that's something to be conscious of, too.
Yeah, they're looking at the 25-yard line. Seems to be his range, and they're close. They're at the 30. It would be a 42-yarder. Be a 47-yarder from here, and I wouldn't put it past them to try that. Second down and long. Quarterback rolls to his right. Number 13, he's going to throw left-handed quarterback.
Oh, good.
He had a receiver, but he just overthrew him.
We hit him late.
And that was
we hit him late over there.
Xavier Cox, who was the quarterback.
Personal foul. Late.
And that's going to give him a
first down. Personal. And get him a personal foul. I don't know who did it. Somebody hit somebody late over there.
So it's going to be a first down and 10 now after the personal foul. That one hurt.
That's a costly penalty.
Because it was going to be third down and 20. So that is going to give not only is it going to give them a first down, put them in field goal position, but it's going to give them a really good field position.
Yeah, man, it really is. I mean, if it's personal foul, that's probably first down, isn't it?
If it's personal foul, it will be a first down.
Yeah, I think that.
So we're waiting to officially get the call.
Personal foul. Look,
it is going to be Dumas.
Man, that's huge, man.
So it will be an automatic first down as well. So it's a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, that's
that
huge,
was bad
man.
enough, but boy, then they get a first down to boot, and that's going to.
It didn't get the first down though. It didn't.
So that's going to move the ball down to the 15-yard line, and they're going to call it third down. I thought that would be an automatic first down.
Me too.
But they did not move the chains.
We'll take it.
Third down and 4.
All I can say is be ready for number one. If it's not this play, he's going to touch it. Watch number one for a screen or a little pass play. Watch it. And they handed off.
Just handed
Man,
off.
he ran hard.
He is going to move the ball to the 10-yard line, and it's going to be fourth down and a yard.
Man, it's close, man.
This is decision time now for DeWitt. Do you tie?
They said first down.
All right, they're moving the chains, so never mind.
Wow, I thought we'd at least get a measurement or it was close, something.
He's going to get the ball to the 11. 8 minutes, 3 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Cats on top, 20-17. And after that big penalty, the DeWitt Dragons threaten here inside the red zone.
Yeah, I didn't think that our guy touched him enough for them to make that call.
Number one
is
going to get the handoff. He's going to move the ball inside the 5 to the 4. It's going to bring up a – now they can get a first down at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, I don't think that call over there against Nora, he barely brushed him. I don't think it was enough for a personal foul. But you got to be smart in games like this and you know, if the pass is incomplete, let it go, man.
Let it go. That's right.
Because that could come up to be a costly penalty.
Second down and 2. They can get a first down around the 1-yard line.
Yeah,
Quarterback's going to hand
they're
off.
going to be number one all the way.
Yeah, he's into the end zone.
Yeah, touchdown.
And they're going to signal touchdown with 7 minutes, 12 seconds left to go here. And that was served up by a big personal foul there from the Bobcats, a mistake that we made. And now you just got to recover. You got to just come back, got to get right back in the game. So the DeWitt Dragons retake the lead with 7:12 left to go, 23-20, awaiting the point after attempt and this whole swinging gate stuff. And right now it's 23-20. I'd like to see them try to throw the ball out of that formation and fail, and that puts us within a field goal of tying this game up. Number 4, the kicker. Snaps down the holds, good. Kicks long enough, high enough, it is good. So 7 minutes, 12 seconds left to go in the third, and it's 24-20 in favor of the DeWitt Dragons. So, well, the Bobcats had a good offensive series. Time to saddle up and do it again, Coach.
Man, you know, like I said, it depends on what they play, man. We've had some good play calls by the offense staff, man. We had a great crossing route to Raylan Spread earlier, and we had a great play call to T-Shawn Henderson for a touchdown. So we're capable of quick strike on offense. We can score quickly.
And if that's what they're giving us tonight is that long ball, and that's they're not giving us a lot inside. You take what you can get.
Yeah, you got to take because we haven't, like I said, running game hasn't been there since third game of the season, man.
That's right.
They've stopped us. We've been a throwing ball club, so there's no balance. Haven't been able to be balanced on offense, but we've been able to throw some. I mean, I think Jones has had 2 games of throwing 5 touchdowns. So
we need to get about 3 more in this football game. That would be huge.
Yeah, this will be probably the biggest drive of the game for Dumas right here because you got to go down and put some points on the board. You do not want to hand the ball back to DeWitt with this run-heavy offense.
Short returnable kick
and that's
at the 20,
could be
at
dangerous.
the 25.
Oh.
And he is going to be shoestringed
right
back at the 21-yard line. And he fielded it at the 15 up to the 20.
It looked like
shoestringed at the 21.
He might have been hurt.
Well, he got taken down by the ankles, and he's still on the field. And, boy, we do not need to see that.
No.
And 7 minutes, 7 seconds left to go in the third quarter. DeWitt on top, 24-20. And Spratt's got to shake that off, but he is really hurting. And I think that ankle tackle may have hurt Spratt.
Right.
And that would be big news and not positive news for the Bobcats if he has to come out of this football game. We'll see what they can do with him on the sideline, but he does not look good right now, favoring that right ankle. First down and 10 for the Bobcats. Jones brings his team to set. 1 wide out. Everybody else is in tight. Jones set back, standing at his left hip.
Oh, he's coming
right.
Oh, he dropped the ball.
That's going to be a scoop and score.
Oh, I'm glad he dived on it.
It could have been a scoop and score. I don't know why they didn't. They're going to recover the fumble at the 5-yard line. Jones fumbles the football away to DeWitt.
Man, that's tough.
Wow. Man, that's something that the Bobcats could not really afford. You just could not afford that kind of a mistake. So now we've got to hold them to a field goal. We've got to make some stops here. And with this close, unless you sack them deep or they fumble the ball, they're going to go for the touchdown. Number one is going to fight his way into the end zone. It's all academic. He's back in for the touchdown. That was tough. 6:58 left to go in the third quarter. Now DeWitt's back on the scoreboard. It's 30-20. Wow, that was tough, and that happened quick. 30-20, awaiting the point after attempt once again. So the DeWitt Dragons special teams unit back on the football field really quick to attempt the second point after in just a minute or so. Pena's kick is up, and it is good. 6:58 left to go in the third quarter, and the DeWitt Dragons pull out to a 31-20 lead over the Dumas Bobcats.
Man.
We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Man, that was a big turnover.
Bob's Tire Service Station in Dumas is celebrating over 50 years of full service at the same location for their customers the old-fashioned way. And they're ready to service all your tire needs. Bob's Tire Service Station carries a variety of tires, including all major brands from the smallest of lawnmower tires to the largest of tractor and combine tires, and has 2 service trucks to help you out of your next jam. Call Bob's Tire Service Station at 870-382-BOBS or at 870-382-4868. Bob's Tire and Full Service Station at 205 South Main Street in Dumas.
Wow, that was tough. Thanks to Bob's Tire Service Station for being on board with us this year, as they have in many years past. Big touchdown there after a huge penalty and then a turnover, and we trail 11 points. Now, this kickoff will go into the end zone as a touchback. The Bobcats will take over first down and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Now it's pretty simple, Coach. You've got to saddle up. You've got to have an offensive series here and finish it out with a touchdown.
Yeah, number one, and we saw it several times tonight. He's steady going in there unblocked, man, and that's tough on Jones. Guy, because that guy's
right.
there is run. That's the running back coming dead at him, man. And when Jones is in the back pedal, for quarterback, and he's coming straight on, man, that guy there is fast. So that creates complications. Got to cover the ball up. He's on the edge now, waiting. Look.
And he's coming.
Yeah, they moved the running back over here to help block.
Now
and he's the one that's been getting the penalty too with Jones's cadence. So maybe they slow him down. Maybe send something right there where he's leaving from.
First down and 10 for the Bobcats. They've got to block number one.
And he's coming, man. Look.
And he is going to be blocked.
Oh, there's
crossing pattern is going to be complete.
Yeah.
Over the 35 to the 36. Spratt still favoring that ankle, but that was a big catch and a big gain of about 7. Second down and 3 now for Dumas. Second down and 3, 6:30 left to go here in the third quarter. Jones has one setback, parked at his right side, twins to the right, twins to the left, looks to the sideline. Jones brings his team to set with 8 seconds left to go on the snap clock, takes a snap, and he is going to throw another crossing pattern, running the wrong way, and that way he ran backwards.
Yeah.
And he may have got the line of scrimmage. I doubt it.
All right. That was a crossing pattern, but, man, they were a little prepared for that one.
It's going to depend upon the spot, and he's going to lose a couple back near the 31-yard line or the 26-yard line. So it's third down and 4 for Dumas. Big third down play here with 5:49 left to go here in the third quarter. So they've got the same defense. They're sending just about everybody and covering these receivers man-to-man. So if he could get time to throw the ball, the receivers –
ball is tipped at the line
of scrimmage. The pressure's there, and Jones has nothing – he's literally taking the snap, throwing the ball. He has no time.
Yeah, you hate that for him, man, because it's really coming.
Now, 2 things I don't understand, how that's happening, and we're not blocking them. And number 2, how we can't do that on defense.
Yeah.
Because they're telegraphing it.
Yeah, they're
not even
man.
hiding it. They're showing it.
And they know, man. Like I said, we have Jones is good with the throw and catch, but it's a little tougher for him if you put him on the move.
That's right.
And I think they know this. They know this, and so they're not going to let us. There's a lot of teams watch us play this year. If you don't pressure us and let us throw and dunk, we can dunk you down the field. But they know when you put a little pressure on us and put our quarterback and make him move a little out of the pocket and make him a little uncomfortable, then the accuracy of the passes go down.
That's right.
So, yeah, they've been smart with their scheme tonight. And I can just see us just like now in some of the other games. I can't remember who we played, but, man, we sent McGee. We're finna see a steady dose of running this football and run some of this clock here.
The punt was fair called at the 46-yard line, first down and 10.
Little counter,
25
right, and go back left. And, we got to make that tackle.
And he is into the
out
secondary.
Man,
it's going to
he's
be up
running
to your
hard.
backs. And he's going to get the ball over the 30 down to the 27-yard line.
Somebody's down right here by the ref. Can't tell who.
So that was a big gain there, and DeWitt is really turning it on here in the third quarter. And we've seen it a lot this year against Dumas. These teams really stepping up in the third. Part of that is we have so many of our bigger guys going both ways that they're having they're just running out of gas, man. They're having to go both ways.
Yeah.
And
it'll take its toll, man, with
people
running right at you in them trenches. It takes its toll, man.
So
steady having it, lock up inside, and when we playing somebody with a steady dose, man, that can get tiring for those linemen.
They're going to keep it right over left tackle there for a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. We're down to 4:40 left to go in the third quarter as the DeWitt Dragons lead the Bobcats 31-20. The Cats led momentarily in this third quarter. And, but it got back away from us quick. So the defense, they've got their work cut out for them here as the Dragons are near the red zone. Quarterback number 13 is going to hand off to 25. He's going to be hauled down at the 21-yard line, a gain of another 4 or so, and it's going to bring up third down, I guess a gain of about 3. Third down and as many. Third down and 3 for DeWitt. Down to 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Senior night here, Senior Night 2023 for the Dumas faithful. Pretty good crowd here. Boy, DeWitt traveled well. Stands across the way are almost packed. 25 once again gets the handoff, and he is going to be – he's still fighting. He's going to be close, but he's going to be denied the first down.
Yeah, you say stands are packed, man, that's what winning does.
That's right. That's exactly right.
They follow you. They're going to follow you.
So it's going to be fourth down and 2 now. Ball's at the 20. Be a 37-yard field goal attempt, well within the kicker's range. We know that, but we just are going to see. I figure with fourth down and 2, they're leading by 11. They're going to keep the offense on the field.
Yeah, they're going to run this, and we already know. And I might be wrong. I think we're seeing number 1 get the ball right here. Nobody else is going to touch it but him.
Quarterback is going to hand off.
What I tell you, number 1,
and
he's going to touch it.
He's going to get the first down.
He's a special.
Down to the 15-yard line. So it's going to be first and 10 from the 15. As once again, we're going to see Corey Graham, the sophomore, rack up enough yards to get the first down for the DeWitt Dragons. So they are inside the red zone. The ball's at the 15, and they have 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. First down and 10. Now DeWitt's going to probably slow the game down a little bit, especially if they can score something here on this drive. They're not going to be in any big hurry. So number 25 is going to get the handoff. He's going to be met at the 15 at the line of scrimmage, driven back. So he may have lost a yard back at the 16, so it's going to be second down and 11 for the DeWitt Dragons. If we could somehow or another keep them from getting any points on the board on this offensive series, whether that's with a turnover or whatever, the Bobcats are still well in this football game going into the fourth. Second down and 11. Quarterback tries to hard count the Bobcats. Number 13 is calling snaps at the moment. That is Xavier Cox. And now there's going to be a timeout on the field called by DeWitt. 2 minutes, 5 seconds left to go in the third. 31-20 in favor of the Dragons. Timeout on the field. 30-second timeout in the press box. We'll be right back.
Once a year, Saracen gives away a coveted BMW to one lucky winner. This month is that special time, and you could be the winner of an amazing BMW X5 SUV from Saracen Casino and BMW of Little Rock. Play to win a top-of-the-line BMW SUV only at Saracen Casino Resort. Just a short 40 minutes away, Saracen Casino is Little Rock's closest place to play and win a BMW X5 SUV.
Saracen Casino Resort, Vegas, Arkansas style.
Gambling problem? Call 800-522-4700.
So the Dragons call a timeout, and they come to the line with a 2nd down and 11. Welcome back, folks. The ball spotted at the 16-yard line of the Bobcats. 2 minutes, 5 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Cats down by 11. Quarterback takes a snap, hands off to number 1. Little dive play inside the 10 down to the 8-yard line. It'll bring up a 2nd down. A third down and 2 for the DeWitt Dragons. Now, they bobbled the ball. They've turned the ball over a couple of times, so you've got to be looking now to try to create a turnover, whatever it takes. Strip the ball, a good hit, whatever, but a turnover right here is something the Bobcats desperately need here late in the third quarter.
Yeah, look for 25. If they don't go to 1, look for 25 going over the right side, and that's what we got.
25 gets his number
right
called,
side,
and he is going to get the first down inside the 5, down to the 4. They're going to mark him at the 5, so it's going to be 1st and goal from that spot. So 1st down and goal from the 5-yard line for the Dragons.
Yeah, that's a huge.
It's been
a huge first down right there, man.
Man, it's been a very back and forth, crazy third quarter. Cats took the lead.
All right, man, there was a lot of motion.
Yeah, and it looks like now we're going to be behind a lot.
Right, and we got to go. You got to go quick. Like I said, they're taking their time now. They're pulling the McGee number.
Yeah, they're in no hurry to snap the ball now. And man, it looked like the Bobcats are going to own the third quarter. They pull out ahead in this football game.
There's number 1, man. That guy there.
But number 1,
look how hard he runs,
back into the end zone,
God.
touchdown.
He's tough, man.
With 49 seconds, it is now 37-20. Awaiting the point after attempt.
Yeah, DeWitt with the running game is starting to impose his will a little bit. You know, you start to get tired down there in those trenches.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. And DeWitt's got that 1-2 punch with those running backs, man. They're
1 and 25. And then here's the other crazy part. It tells you that the guy's in shape. Look, he's on the end. Number 1 is blocking on the end. But then think about this. He runs the football and has scored 2 to 3 touchdowns. But guess who blitzes and makes the fumble?
Yeah.
Makes the fumble. Who's coming off the edge for Jones to fumble? Number 1.
How many sophomores get that kind of playing time and make that big of a difference in a football game for your team?
Yeah, he's an impact
That's
player.
Big time.
Yeah, and like I said, he's come up. Like I said, he forced a fumble. I think he might have 3 touchdowns. Man, guarantee he's well over 100 and some yards rushing. Man, that's crazy. Man,
49 seconds left to go in the third quarter, and the Dragons pull out to a 38-20 lead over the Bobcats. So 38-20 is the score awaiting the kickoff. Back to the Cats, and the Cats have got to move the ball quick, and we've got to figure out a way to block number 1 for sure. Yeah, and, man, we've got to score. We've got to move this football and score. We got to score quick. That's the thing about it. We got to make it happen and make it happen quick. We're just about done with the third quarter. Cats will get a couple of snaps to end the quarter, so we await the kickoff. It's going to be a short kick, kind of a pooch kick. You got to cover it cleanly, and it is covered at the 35, the 40, and a little run down the sideline, forced out of bounds at the 42-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Dumas Bobcats. So Johnson on the kickoff return, good hands there, pretty good return, and it is a 1st down and 10 for the Dumas Bobcats. So Ronald Johnson on the kickoff return moves the ball across the 40 to the 42, and it is a 1st down and 10. Now, we need one of those 2 or 3 play quick strike touchdowns, Coach. Big time. We trail 18 points in this game with 46 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Jones works out of the pistol formation. Drops back. Blitz is on. Jones steps up in the pocket,
Hold the
hit at
ball.
the line of scrimmage, and down he goes. He's going to gain up near the 45, so a gain of a couple, 2nd down and 8 for Dumas. But, man, the pocket collapses so quick, Jones is just having to make a decision. And that time he ran the ball, held the ball, and got some positive yards. Clock runs. We're inside 20 seconds to play in the third quarter. Cats trailing 38-20. We had a brief lead in the third quarter. Man, that felt good, Coach.
Man, it really did.
Yeah, that was a good feeling. And but it looks like the Bobcats aren't going to snap the ball. We're just going to regroup, take this little quarter change time out, and get a game plan or two, and come out and get fourth quarter action underway. That is the end of 3, and your fourth quarter score now is 38-20 in favor of the DeWitt Dragons. It'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Dumas Bobcats. We'll be back in 1 minute for fourth quarter action.
I'm Rex Nelson. Outside of the state's natural beauty, the thing that strikes me most as I travel Arkansas is the junk in yards and trash along the highways. In a place that markets itself as the natural state, we've too often been guilty of, at best, ignoring our natural treasures, at worst, polluting and littering them. Let's take pride in our state by keeping it litter-free. Visit KeepArkansasBeautiful.com to get involved.
This message brought to you by this station, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, and the Keep Arkansas Beautiful Commission.
Do you have bugs, signs of termites at your home or business? That bug's hiding in your mattress or furniture? Then stop right now and call Southeast Pest Control in Dumas. They cover all of Southeast Arkansas and can take care of your home and commercial needs. They also offer a specialty service for fire ant control. No job is too big or too small for Southeast Pest Control to handle. Plus, they offer yearly service agreements with monthly and quarterly service calls. To prevent bugs or when you've got bugs, call family-owned and operated Southeast Pest Control of Dumas at 877-259-2849 for immediate service.
Welcome to fourth quarter action as the teams come onto the football field. 3rd down now for the Dumas Bobcats. So it is going to be 3rd down and 5 for Dumas. And that clock is running. That clock is not the Bobcats' friend. We got 1 quarter and got a lot of catching up to do, Coach.
Yeah.
Jones looks to the sideline. He has Tripp split to the left side of the football field. Cats trail 38-20. Jones puts one man into motion, drops back looking to throw, and Jones is going to throw low as Jones is just looking for a little protection, man. And that's what he's that's what he's got to have. He's got to have enough protection to plant his back foot and find a receiver. And that was tough right there. Stops the clock with 11:07 just underway, fourth quarter action. 4th down and 5 for the Bobcats. You have to go for it now. It's all academic and elementary. You've got to score on every possession. And so the Bobcats are going to fight here for this 4th down and 5. It's a big play right here. Huge down for the Bobcats. Jones backs up, empties the backfield. The setback's up there to block. Jones has a little time, and he is going to – oh, man, the receiver slipped down. And that has been the story for much of this season, Coach, as the intended receiver slipped down, the ball goes over on downs. But how many times have we seen that kind of thing happen? Either drop pass, receiver slips, run the wrong route. We don't see a lot of that, but man, just things like that happen that you cannot afford to let happen. And that ball's going over on downs to DeWitt.
Yeah, you know they're going to steady dose or run this ball, and I'm sure they're going to run some of this time out.
You're going to slow it down now. Let the clock be their friend.
It's kind of thing that's happening. It's coming down to the end for some of these seniors that have played their whole life out here on this football field, from Pee-wee to junior high to senior high, man. You hate – it happens to the best of us. It happens to all of us, man. You get out here and you start to play your final game. All the times you practice and worked hard and been on this field, and parents coming out and watch, it just, it's winding down. And you just got to say, you just want to thank the seniors who played hard and, man, wish them the best.
So second down and long, and number one's just going to force his way up across the 40 down. They're running downhill. They're in Dumas territory. They're going to move the ball to the 37-yard line. That will move the chains, first down and 10.
Yeah, that number one is tough, man. If he's not an all-state player, there's something wrong. Man.
So it is another first down and 10.
And the scary thing about this is that their quarterback went out with a knee injury and is done for the season. So imagine that. They don't even have the starting quarterback.
So they've kind of filled that position tonight with a couple of different players, taking some direct snaps as well.
Yeah, number one, and they filter with Graham, and then Cox, who's a freshman who's been – how about that? You know, you put a freshman out there in the game, and he released they did a little reverse.
Yep,
to
did
number
a reverse
11.
over to number 11 over the left side. Everybody thought 25 was getting it.
Yeah, Dumas stayed at home.
And they're going to hold him. He gained 6, second down and 4 for the DeWitt Dragons.
Yeah, DeWitt has a pretty good scheme, you know, the way that they run the offense, but you still have to give – it's kind of impressive to say that, you know, you come in a game like this and you put a freshman at quarterback the majority of the snaps, and no matter what they're running the offense, he's helped lead them to 38 points on the scoreboard, man. That's pretty big, man.
Xavier Cox is that freshman we're talking about. He is out of the shotgun formation now. He is the quarterback with a second down and 5, and he is going to keep – and he is going to dive across the 30 down to the 29-yard line, short of the first down. But you know what I've seen a couple of times this year, Coach, of these running teams, and that's almost a lost art, or it has been in high school football in the recent past, is everybody has spread it out and thrown the football 100 times, and we were never finished with a football game before 10 or 10:30 because everybody was throwing the ball so much. And to see a couple of teams this year that know how to run the football, it's nice to watch. So we've seen a couple of teams, McGee and now DeWitt. It's not nice enough to watch them beat the Bobcats, but it is.
And which guy ran the football too?
But
Hamburg.
That's right. Hamburg runs the ball as well.
Yeah. And they probably got some people would say the best defensive front and offensive front, because they got some huge guys.
They do. They have some big guys.
That plow the hole. But, you know, like I said, those running teams, man, make the clock tick.
Well, DeWitt's going to call a timeout with 3rd and 2 with 8:33 left to go here in the fourth quarter. DeWitt well on top, 38-20. Bobcats need to make a stop. Right now, you need to force a turnover and get this football back. You know, that's something the Bobcats really need to do, is get the ball back, keep these DeWitt Dragons from scoring again to have any chance to stay in this football game. We've proven that we can strike quick on offense, but, man, not as long as the DeWitt defense is running the ball and moving the chains. 3rd down and short. Guess who? Number 1 gets the handoff, and he is going to kick it to the outside, and he's going to get enough for a first down. So a hard-earned first down, but a first down nonetheless, and he's going to move the ball down to the Bobcat 25-yard line, and the clock is running. We're down to 8:20 left to go in the football game. DeWitt's chipping away at the clock and holding a lead on the scoreboard. So if you are a DeWitt Dragon fan, you've kind of got to like the position you're in right now, but we did give you a little scare in the third quarter.
Yeah, we
went
did.
Ahead in this football game.
Quarterback's
going to hand off to 25. Boy, what a collision there. That's the kind of collisions that will create a turnover.
Right. And we've seen a couple of them. We've gotten 2 fumbles. We've seen 2 fumble turnovers tonight in this game.
Gain of 2 on the play, second down and 8. We're inside the 8-minute mark. That's correct. Second down and 8 for DeWitt. Still have 30 seconds left on the snap clock. They're not going to be in any hurry to snap this football. They can get it down near 7 minutes if they wish to do that.
Right.
Looks like the quarterback's going to go ahead and bring his team to the line. He's ready to play football. He takes a snap, hands it off, counter play to number 1, and he's going to be held short of the first down. He gets in, he gets to the red zone, gets down to the 20-yard line, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
All right. You got to start. Time starts to ticking, man. You got to start, you know, because, you know, a lot of these kids I've had in PE kindergarten, and as I sit out here and watch, you know, you look at kids like Joseph Jones and number 8 Jalen Jones and Samuel Mundragon, Jerry McGee, all those guys come through my PE,
right?
K through second, and especially like Jones, you look at him on the sideline, man, the time is ticking. They're out on defense. He knows he may touch the ball one more time, man.
That's right.
You know, it's always a sad occasion when you get to this part that, we stopped them.
3rd down and 5, and we're going to stop number 25. He's going to lose about a yard. It's going to bring 4th down and 6. He's going to lose 2, 4th down and 7. So do we see the field goal kicker back on the football field? I'm thinking we do with 4th down and 7. The ball's at the 21. Be a 38-yard field goal attempt. And indeed, we do see the field goal kicker. So this is a 38-yard attempt. We've seen him good from 40. The kick is up. It is on its way. And he is good from 38 yards as well.
Man, they got a weapon, man.
Man, what a football team they have. What can you say? Pena.
Hey, man, and he kicks it through, man, with room to spare.
He's been good from 40 and good from 38 tonight.
That's crazy.
So, wow. Field goal is good with 6 minutes straight up. It is 41-20. And how quickly DeWitt has broken this game open, because the Bobcats have led this football game in the 3rd quarter, and now we trail it 41-20. That's a lot of numbers quick for this football team. So we await the kickoff to the Bobcats. And people that didn't watch the game, people that just catch it on the internet afterwards and look at the score and they go 41-20. Yeah, that sounds about right. But man, to think that the Bobcats led in this football game 10 minutes ago, that's big. And then DeWitt has came back this hard. It's going to be a squib kick. It will be fielded cleanly at the 30, looking for some running room. Not much doing. Now he breaks a little tackle at the 35, up near the 40, over the 45. It's going to be a 1st down and 10. Pretty good field position. We'll see where they mark it. It's going to be around the 44, 45-yard line with 5:50 left to go in the football game. There is a flag on the play on the far sideline during the return. So we'll get the flag sorted out. Personal foul, face mask. So the Bobcats ought to have really good field position here for this offensive series. So the Bobcats, after the personal foul, face mask, will have a 1st down and 10. The ball will be marked at the DeWitt Dragon 43-yard line. That's where the Cats will set up shop, 1st down and 10 as Jones empties the backfield, splits 3 to the left side, tight end on the right side with 5:50 trailing 21 points. Man, that's 3 touchdowns. You got to have them quick. Jones audibles at the line of scrimmage. We've seen the Cats do that all year. Empty backfield. Jones, not much time to throw, and down he goes. And once again, number 1's there. And
he didn't have
doing.
Nowhere to go. Yeah,
they've left number 1 untouched all night, and I really can't figure that out. I would almost let one of the receivers go just to come in and block.
Yeah,
and because if he can't throw the ball, those receivers out there are useless because whether they're open or not. So just sacrifice one of your receivers and bring him in there to block number 1 because number 1's coming. He's coming right now. Big loss.
Might want to go with a full house.
Second,
one on each side.
That's right. 2nd down and over 20 for the Cats. Jones takes a snap. He's going to throw a short screen, complete at midfield, but he's going to be pushed backwards to the 47, and it's going to be a gain of about a yard, and that's it. A lot of football played there for 1 yard. Mm-hmm. We're inside 5 minutes to go in this contest, 41-20 in favor of the Dragons. We expected a good game out of the Dragons. We had a good game out of the Bobcats for most of 3 quarters. Got away from them late in the 3rd quarter, and, boy, the Dragons have not let up. Now we have an offside, so we're going to get 5 yards of that back. It's going to move the ball back into DeWitt territory. And I hope some of our listeners are hanging in there with us. This is our last game, folks. We need you listening, so hang in there. Let's support these boys to the end of this season, and that is coming up in 4.5 minutes. 3rd down and 13 for the Cats. Jones, he is going to throw complete over the far sideline, breaks the tackle, gets the first down, and he is going to go down inside the 30-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Cats, and he will be down to the 28-yard line of DeWitt. It's good. It's going to be 1st down and 10 for Dumas. It's Jones to Jones. Empty backfield for the quarterback. Trips to the left. We're down to 4 minutes, inside 4 minutes to play, and now's not the time to be audible, and you got to snap the ball and go.
Yeah.
Got to have a play, snap it, and go.
Here's
Jones,
number
one snap drop.
There's number 1.
Jones is going down
There's that
once
guy,
again.
number 1.
And number 1's coming in unblocked every play.
Look at 1.
Yep.
Look, man, that little guy there, man.
And I just can't get my brain around how nobody else is seeing that somebody's got to block that guy. So it's 2nd down and a mile. Again, we're inside the 3.5-minute mark here in this football game. Cats down 41-20. And I'm telling you, it has been tonight, it has been the Corey Graham 10th grade roadshow. And that's all you can say. He has carried this football team. Jones looking to throw. He's going to throw incomplete.
That's all right. Threw it a little behind him. That's all right, man. You can't fault Jones, man. Hey, the
pressure's on, man.
Yeah, man. He's doing the best he can, man.
So the incomplete pass will stop the clock with 3 minutes, 5 ticks left to go in the 2023 football season for these Dumas Bobcats. DeWitt Dragons will be moving on in the playoffs. They will be a 2nd seed. First game will be at home. Jones, empty backfield, is going to throw complete. 1st down over the far sideline. Fights his way down to the 21-yard line. The ball is loose, but they're going to whistle it dead. It's not going to be a 1st down. It's going to be back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this is – well, here's maybe if we can get the 1st down. This may be the last possession for our quarterbacks, Jones' career right here. The Jones and Jones
down,
and all our seniors.
Right.
We'd like to see them get a 1st down to prolong them a couple more downs in their career.
4th down and 9 for the Cats. Timeout called by the Dumas Bobcats.
Good timeout, man.
2 minutes, 31 seconds left to go in this football game. DeWitt on top, 41-20. Timeout Dumas. Timeout Rick. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Dumas Seed Cleaners is your hunting destination. Find all you need at Dumas Seed Cleaners, like food plot materials, rice bran, wildlife corn, and wheat seed. New deer feeders, trail cameras, and accessories are also available. Before you hit the woods this season, stop by Dumas Seed Cleaners, 115 East Choctaw in Dumas. Call 870-382-5243 and follow them at Dumas Seed Cleaners, Inc. on Facebook. Dumas Seed Cleaners, serving Southeast Arkansas for over 45 years and a proud family-owned business in the heart of Dumas.
All right, Coach, 4th down and 9. This is it for this offense. If you don't get this 1st down, you're probably not going to touch the football again in this contest.
Yeah, that'll.
So this is the biggest 4th down play of the season for this Dumas Bobcat team for that reason and that reason only, not to try to win the game.
Look how they got this guy back here.
Jones drops back, has a little time. Now he's going to have to run, and Jones is going to be short.
Ran out of bounds.
Jones is going to run out of bounds, and that's going to end it.
Run out of bounds?
So that is going to end the series. That's going to end the drive. And that is going to be, for all practical purposes, the end of this football game. And, man, what a hard-fought game for 2.5 quarters. This was a hard-fought game. We actually led this game in the 3rd quarter, and it got away from us in the latter parts of the 3rd quarter. And it's been all DeWitt since. And they have been relentless in the back half of the 3rd and here in the 4th quarter. They have 2 minutes, 22 seconds left to go in this game. They'll be moving on with an 9-1 record. Hand off to number 1. Now, Coach, this is something
No, I would take him
that
out.
I don't understand. What is he doing?
No, I would take him out.
The best player that we've seen this year, arguably.
I agree.
And they're blowing Dumas out now, and they're going to the playoffs, and they're still giving him the football.
Yeah.
That is, I don't know. I can't. Somebody's going to have to explain that to me. That makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah, 41-20, man. That look like they're subbing now. He's still in there. Right here, I'm going all second team. I'm getting him out of there, man. You've got to get those players out of there, man. You need those guys for this postseason run. You can't have those guys in there, man, to even afford to get anybody hurt. There's 25 who's been running all night.
25's going to run the ball.
You can't.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Probably the reason I'm up here, man.
Yeah.
I'm not a football coach, so. But I let's just say this: just know if we're on the basketball court and we've got a substantial lead, I'm getting my guys out of there, man, especially if we're finna get ready to go to the playoffs, man. It just makes no sense.
Man, we're down to a minute.
Hurt.
You've won this football game big time. You're right. Why in the world would a single starter be on that football field? It's not the end of the season for them. It could be with one play. It could be the end of the season, and I don't understand it for a few reasons. And I don't know if they're trying to score again. That makes absolutely zero sense. This is where you take a knee and you finish the game. I don't get it. But anyway, DeWitt's going to call a timeout with 52 seconds left, leading 41-20. So DeWitt dragging timeout. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to get one more 30-second commercial in before we wrap this game up. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for a place where your educational journey can truly thrive? Southern Arkansas University has helped thousands of people like you earn a degree. At SAU, it's not just a university, it's a supportive community dedicated to your success. Explore the accredited programs SAU has to offer, led by experienced faculty who are passionate about your growth. From business and biology to education and engineering, SAU provides a comprehensive educational experience. Join the legacy of excellence at Southern Arkansas University and take the opportunity to shape your brightest future imaginable. Your journey starts in Magnolia, Arkansas.
All right, welcome back. As it is just about over here, 52 seconds, timeout on the field called by DeWitt, 41-20 in favor of the Dragons, and I see the starters for the offense that's going to be needed in this postseason, and they're still in there.
Yes.
And I don't know, but like you said, I'm up here. I'm not the coach, and they're going to actually hand off to number 1. He's still running the football, and one bad hit, and his career could be over for the year. And still running the football makes sense to somebody, but he's going to be forced out of bounds with 44 seconds left to go. So it's going to be 4th down for DeWitt and a couple. So 4th down and 2 for the DeWitt Dragon. That long pass play in the second quarter from Jones to Spratt was my lexicon play of the game for the Dumas Bobcats. That was awesome to watch, Coach.
Yeah, exactly.
That was over a 55-yard touchdown play, and it was fun to watch, and that is the lexicon play of the game. Number 25, another one of their starting running backs, is going to get the handoff. Number 1's in there blocking.
Yeah, somebody could get rolled up.
There's going to be a scrum there, and he's going to get the first down.
Yeah, somebody.
Yep.
4th down. Hey, 4th down, man. They went on and got the first down. You could have took a knee and been over it, man.
I don't get any of this.
I guess they're trying to make a statement tonight. I don't know. Game is over, man. Game is already over. But
that's some gutsy calling. To take a chance getting your best 2 players. And 2 of the best players in this whole league injured for nothing.
Yeah, you got to be looking between number 1 and the big receiver from Warren, man.
Yep. Well, that is going to bring us to the end of this contest, Coach, and the end of the Dumas season.
Yes.
And after this football game is over, the final score 41-20.
Yeah. Look, you got a group of seniors right there, man. You can see them dropping now, man. They know this is it. It's tough, man. It's tough to have these seniors, man, to play all these years, put it on the line, and it comes down to this end, man, and you never know. Good job, guys. Good job, Coach. Good job,
Appreciate
y'all.
y'all,
Good job,
man.
y'all, for real. Hey,
All
man, hey, it's tough to be those seniors out there, man, playing that last game. And, man, no matter what, man, I've been there, and I remember mine, man. I had those tears in my eyes. I'm going to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah,
so
man.
I feel bad for them, man, because it's tough.
Man,
that's what I'll say.
It really is.
Mm-hmm.
But this football game is in the books. 41-20, the final score here tonight at Tidwell Field, and a heartbreaking loss for the Bobcats because the way the first half went and the third quarter. The third quarter went well for us.
Man, we was up 20-17, and what's that? 2017. So what's that?
About I don't know.
24-0 run.
Yep, 24.
24 unanswered. Man, with a run-heavy offense.
So just a big turn of events there. And, kudos to DeWitt. We expected DeWitt to play hard. They come in this game 8-1. So you know what kind of football team they have. No doubt about that. Not taking anything away from DeWitt. Man, they played hard. And congratulations to the DeWitt Dragons, and good luck in the playoffs. And that's good to know, and we'll keep up with them and see how their season goes, or the postseason part. But that will bring the Bobcats to the end of their season here for 2023. And, Coach, man, it went too quick.
Right.
It has been a pleasure.
Oh, man, 10 games.
10 games just like that.
I didn't do all 10, but I think I did 8 with you.
You did 8, and 10 games with a bye in the middle, so 11 weeks, and it still seems like just yesterday.
Like it was a blur, man.
Absolutely, but it's been an honor and a privilege to bring the folks live Dumas Bobcat football. Thank you, listeners and viewers. We appreciate you very much. Big thank you to Evan back at the studio for taking care of us. Thank you to Roy Fortenberry, Brock Fortenberry as well. Thank you to Dwight Lambert. A big shout out to John Rogers and to you, Coach Larry Harris. I appreciate it, man.
Man, I had a blast.
It's been a privilege and an honor, and we had a great time.
I did.
And we support these young men to the end, and we did it this year, and we're going to get down there now and shake some hands.
Right.
So it's been a great year, and until next year, folks, and basketball season's coming up. Looking forward to that. But until then, go Bobcats.
Go Bobcats.